guys, sorry for the awkward pause. I'm working on my transitions where they're getting more seamless. I'm super proud of that, by the way. Whether you're watching me morning, afternoon, or evening, whether you're lurking, because I'm a lurker-friendly streamer, so you're always welcome to just hang out, hear me gab about things and yell and peek my mic. Or whether you're watching the VOD over on YouTube, because we appreciate folks who watch VODs, because, might catch me doing some things while you're just enjoying your life. I hope you're having a nice one. It's C. I'm back for another stream that was not planned, but now it's happening because I don't have any chill sometimes. So, along with the reality that sometimes I will just cancel streams because of things, sometimes I will do spontaneous streams too. And I really actually wanted to come on because, one, as I've been saying on stream a lot for my co-working streams. I've been really feeling motivated as well as like really pushing past these self-imposed like barriers that I have on myself, which I'll talk about a little bit more during today's co-working stream session. And Final Fantasy XIV, there's more things coming with the next like update. I'm nowhere near those things, by the way, but because of that, it got me hyped to be like, we should play some Endwalker. It's Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here. I hope folks are doing well. I hope you're enjoying life despite everything going on in the world as always. Just a couple of announcements though, as I'm sharing. Again, this wasn't on my schedule originally, so I'm not mad if some folks aren't here because they're just kind of like, see, you didn't say you were streaming on Saturday. I'm like, yeah, I know. Spontaneousness. But I will be streaming tomorrow specifically. I won't be streaming my perspective, but I will be in a Mario Kart Formula 8 tournament with other streamers as well and other friends and mutuals. Shout out to Skip, Celsius, and the other folks who have been putting the shenanigans together. I will make a post on my socials, so people who would like to come watch in terms of the perspective. I won't be streaming mine, but I am happy to, send y'all off to some mutuals and friends who will be streaming their perspective where you can hear me gab in the Discord and shenanigans. But that'll be happening at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And then at 6 o'clock, I will be transitioning to Toku Tabletop, where I'll be playing Nombre Kaylin as the Pink Ranger in the Valor Rangers campaign. So if you'd like to see me again this weekend, you can come hang out in those two spots, particularly from 2 and 6 o'clock. So I'll be, I guess, around a lot, just not on my particular station. And then next week, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be streaming again on Thursday. We're going to finish the Crescent County demo since I wasn't able to finish it last time because I was talking, getting myself distracted and everything. But I was having a good time. And then we'll also play Final Fantasy XIV. I think I will add a stream back on Saturday, actually. And then we're probably going to move back to Thrones of the Watchmaker. The following week, hi Paz, welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. It's lovely to see you on another stream. But I'm doing well. I'm just doing some announcements, feeling refreshed after I got some sun today, even though it's hot where I'm at. So I'm not a huge fan of that. The southern heat is hitting really strong. But it's nice. So I'm excited to go out and about, do little small trips near my hometown and just kind of enjoy the ambience of the summer. But I hope you're doing well, Paz. It's lovely to see you as always. But next week, we'll probably do some more co-working, Thrones of a Watchmaker, Final Fantasy XIV, and then the following week, we'll do Creature Kind, because I still want to give away that game copy. We will do probably some Wonder Stop co-working, and then I'm hoping to do some Lace Bobbin with you all soon. I did have on my original docket for the day to do some Lace Bobbin with you all, but unfortunately, I need to plan out some of my things, which I'm going to hope. That's good to hear, although sucks that there's high humidity where you are. Yeah. Okay, well, let me backtrack. It's mainly that type of hot where it's really, how do I put this? Hi, Diego. Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. It's lovely to see you today. Just doing some announcements and just jammering a little bit about the weather. Because, yes, let me backtrack. Apologies, Paz. It's not really humid here. It's more how would I describe it? It's hot, but it's not awful. But I think I made it worse because I wore black today, which I just love wearing I'm in Mario Kart themed garb because I have my outfits and stuff. So I kind of set myself up for failure when it's 97 outside, so sunscreen is needed. But I do know that the humidity is going to get worse over the summer months, so I'm gonna have to plan out things strategically because it's going to give Floridian weather, and Florida makes all my hair and stuff poofy, and that's just not a great look. But yes, I appreciate you in terms of humidity. where it's gonna get worse, because you've probably seen people talk about it on the internet as well too. So apologies for like mistalking, because I was thinking of the humidity report that's gonna happen. It's more hot and like rigid and stuff. So yeah, and no worries, Diego. Like I always say, you know, please don't ever apologize if you can't make a stream. I have VODs for a reason, and I know there's lots of stuff going on in people's lives, so I just appreciate folks giving me their time, but please don't feel pressured if you can't show up for streams. But it's always happy and lovely for folks to stop by when they can live, so it's all good to get in a hoodie. So like a bit of a high temperature today. Yeah, it's literally like when I was hanging out with my sister, it was freaking like I looked at the thermometer, because my car has like a thermometer heater in it where it can tell me like the weather that is like radiating from the car. It was 97, so it's almost 100 degrees where I'm at. So it's hot. It's not horrible, because I love the heat, but it's one of those things where like if you're not careful, you can get heat stroke and stuff. So that's why like what I'm probably gonna do is, since I wear my mask still, like my N95s, I'll probably just drink a lot of water and stuff, and then wear my mask and then go out where I gotta go, because I just don't want to like dehydrate myself. Which is why I have water. Well, I don't have water. I need to get water, but I do have juice near me, so that way during today's stream I'm not like dehydrated, because we got to keep ourselves like fed and well moisturized and everything else. So but yeah, as I was saying, next week will probably be a mix of Final Fantasy 14 Throws of the March and our Wonder Stop, and then we'll finish the Crescent County demo, and then the following week I'm going to give away a copy of Creature Kind, and then after that we'll keep moving through some of the games I've talked about, and then I'll be posting my schedule for July and August. In terms of planning, because I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I'm really motivated in a lot of ways, even though I have had some really great conversations, which those folks know who they are, about just some of the things I want to do as a streamer and a creative, and then some of the things I want to do as I transition a little bit with everything going on. So I'm really excited, but I'm really hopeful that y'all will enjoy these games I'll be playing for the next few weeks, and then we will move into Phoenix Wright, Unicorn Overlord, and Crying During Endwalker in July, August, and then my streamerversary, because I don't have any chill. So there's that. Other than that, that's it. That's really all I got. So for today, I have stuff to share with you all, and I have my hand cam set up. So you're gonna see my hands. My nails are not done, because I was going to wait to do them next week. Just give myself a little bit more like fun to just enjoy them without like acrylics on right now. So my tiny hands are gonna be doing what they're gonna be doing today. But I do have my hand cam set up. So I did update my thing along with my Pit Pat Emmerich, who's still missing his shoes, by the way. I don't know why I can't find his shoes, but I'll find them eventually. I just need to like figure that out. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. But okay, let me transition a little bit, because what I'm gonna do actually for today is I'm gonna play Magic Studies like I usually do, but I'm going to play it in the background first while I show you all some hand cam stuff, and then we'll switch it to just doing some co-working for like an hour or two before we play a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 and then end stream. So we're going to probably end around like 8 or 9 tonight in terms of things, but yeah. Okay. Let me turn off the music, and then let me get Magic Studies going first so y'all can hear some medieval stuff as I try to get the timer going real quick. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so you all should be able to hear some music in the background. I'm going to switch to my like camera setting where you just see my hands and my desktop. And then I'll switch over to where you can see the game itself. So that way while I'm doing stuff, you'll be able to see me working on things on my computer and like playing Love and Deep Space, because I got to do my dailies. And then go from there. So we're going to do Endless Wanderings. Let's do that one. Okay. So I'm going to set the timer, like I just said, for 30-minute sessions, 2 sessions for 5 minutes, and we'll go from there. Alright, you all should hear the game, and I'm going to switch the screen now. Alright, you should be seeing my keyboard, Emmerich with his little pit-pat feet, and then my Steam Deck, which I still need to set up for stuff. I don't know if it's okay with this detail, but do you also know yesterday 3 new VTubers appeared? Yesterday was trending. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes I'm like perceptive to those things, but sometimes I'm not. But it's cool when a new streamers debut. Like, I know the last person I saw was Jin Yu, who's also Jenna Draws. I actually was able to watch her debut, which was really cool. I'm a huge fan of Jenna Draw's like art and stuff, so it was really cool to be able to see like some of my favorite like brands and like artists actually become streamers too. But no, tell me more. It's awesome that like folks debut and they're like in the streamer space. It's awesome. It's always nice to see people do amazing things. But yeah, hi Air. It's my hands. I need to get some lotion, but it's my hands. It's my keyboard. I did actually like change out one of my keys, by the way. I think I knocked it over, and I always kept hitting this one key with the giant tea kettle in it, so I just moved it and put this key instead. I still like the tinier ones because I feel like I don't knock them as much when I'm typing on this keyboard. I still have my phone charm, so I do like my keyboard though. I think it's like really, really nice and stuff. And I'm currently modding another keyboard too because I do want to keep this whole cottagecore like tech wear thing going on with my desktop, like magic and fun and hilarity a little bit. And if you're wondering, my iPad's right here. I'm putting it off to the side so you don't hear me like progress and do my dailies. Cause after stream I'm gonna do a little bit of Love and Deep Space while I'm doing Final Fantasy 14 stuff tonight. Cause if you're wondering, as I've said, I did get the Mermaid Man. That is Raphael. I am not apologizing for that. But anyway, part of the reason why I wanted to like have a pop-up stream is that we're talking about them. I finally got them. I got baby. So for those wondering, I've been talking about skull pandas, and I saw Mist and I immediately had to get her. So I got Mist, and this is what she looks like. I know some of my friends have been telling me like dolls freak them out, or they're just like, what the hell type things. But like, I think skull pandas are really cute. So I wanted Mist because I like the black girl ones, the tanner skin ones, and she's super cute. So I wanted to share this on stream. That's why we're co-working and doing stuff today, because I got my skull pandas in the mail. She has a little like keychain and stuff, and she's really pretty in person. So I don't know what bag I'm going to put her on yet, which is partly why I'm co-working today to figure out how to put my keychains and stuff together. But I wanted to show y'all Mist because she's super cool. And I got her a little friend because I don't know, I've been like this since I was a kid where I have to like get my plushies friends because I just don't like them being by themselves. I don't know why my brain as a child does that, did that. So now as an adult, I'm like, I have to get matching keychains. But I got Ember. So Mist has a little friend. I got Ember because she's so cute. I like her little coat and her colors and her design. Gotta pull her little coat down. But she also has a little keychain too that I'm gonna probably have Amber and Mist be like a friend set together. But yeah, I wanted to get these skull pandas, so I wanted to show y'all. Diego, let me see. Sorry to ask, but you mentioned that you're in your 30s because you look too young. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm told that quite often. I'm gonna be honest with you, and you're not offending me. No. Yes, I am in my 30s. I don't mind sharing that. I don't look my age though. I have been told many a times that I look like. Okay, this is the thing. So, because I wear my masks like in 95s, I don't think people know what age I am anymore, and it trips them out. Like when I'm wearing my lashes and makeup, I think they think I'm an adult, but I feel like I get mistaken either as a teenager because I'm so tiny and petite, and then when I wear makeup, the oldest I've gotten is 20 something in my 20s. With my sister, who she also does not look. My sibling does not look like they're in their 30s, so that's a trap for a lot of people where they're confused. They're like, how old are you actually? I'm like, I'm actually in my 30s. Like, I'm not that, I'm young, but I'm not like 20. So thank you. I think that was a compliment. It throws people off though, but it's because I'm like short and I have a baby face. My baby face is slowly doing that thing as you age where I'm like, okay, I see why people with baby faces hold out, because you're going to start looking really cool where your face starts doing this thing where it's like, oh, I'm aging. But I'm short and petite, so it doesn't help me. I just realized that there's keys to teacups and kettles. Yeah. I got these artisan keycaps pads. I showed them off a few streams ago. But I wanted to get them because they were like a tea set, and I thought they were really cute. I have a bigger one that's like this big, but I ended up like moving it because I kept knocking into it, even though I liked where it was aesthetic-wise. So I'm probably going to either move it to another key area. Like this key is just the backspace key. And of course, I still have my keys at the top to play Final Fantasy XIV. So I won't change out these like keycaps that are for numbers at the top, but I can change out these other keys like backspace and stuff too to add some like flavor to my keyboard. And this is technically the keyboard I bought for my iPad. So that way when I'm traveling and can't bring like a laptop, even though I have one, I can like transfer my data stuff and everything I need to do for work and other things that I do in life with this keyboard, because it's a 2.4 gigahertz. It's with a key fob, so it's wireless. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. Those are cheap or something. No, actually, a little bit about Skull Pandas. Skull Panda is actually a non-binary pop mart figure. So technically speaking, like, while most people refer to Skull Pandas as she, technically that, like, Skull Panda is a non-binary, like, space traveler. And it's a pop mart figure that essentially just has a really cool background, travels, and just is artistic and really cool. So I like Skull Pandas because of the like makeup style that Skull Panda has on them. And I just think they're super cute and petite. Even though dolls can be creepy, I think they're just really, really cute. Like the tutu I showed you and everything. So yeah. Is that Janae? What's goody, Janae? Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. I got to come by your stream yesterday as you were just wrapping up because I was about to drop in the chat. I see you. I see you, Silas. I see you with the Silas pillow. I approve. But hi, welcome in. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I just got my tea that I wanted. No! Janae, you're fine. You're fine. You are fine. No, that means I need to talk to you about Love in Deep Space. Because I've been talking about that, and I finally took the plunge and play it, and now Silas, Zane, and Raphael are ruining my life. No, they're not. I just want to plush you now. But you're good, no worries. I saw you were streaming. Who told you your Silas plushie was crunchy? Janae, let me know. I'll fight them. But I don't have my commands up, but y'all, like, literally, Janae, oh my god, really? I love you so much. Also, this is a good time to say, if you're not following Janae, listen, I know I'm like really biased towards my friends, but Janae is like one of the coolest people on this planet. She's partly the reason why I'm actually a streamer, and I've really enjoyed being like in community with her. And honestly, if there's somebody who I vibe with a lot, it's Janae. So if you're not following Janae, I'm telling you to go follow. Janae plays like so many cool games, has a dope taste in fashion and music, and the neighborhood is always fun with Janae. So I'm just saying that, like, I love Janae. She's super cool. I appreciate her so much. So, but no, literally the fact that like we have the same, that's why we're friends. You feel me? You feel me so much. But yes, I just started playing Love with Deep Space. I got in because of the dudes. So those three and the Raphael Merman, there's no crunchiness with Silas. It's so bad, Janae, that like I've already got like keychains I want to buy, trinkets. But yeah, I'm in the trenches. I love and miss you. See, I've been kind of MIA, but I'll message you for your ID. Yeah, no worries. It's all good, Janae. I know you've been like doing so many. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. Like, Janae, listen, I love Janae a lot. I know I'm serious, like half fangirling because we are the same person a lot of the time. Right? Like, Janae, listen, it's so bad. I dead ass be like on, like, y'all, Love in Deep Space is taking over my life a little bit in like the K-pop way, because BTS is back, right? And I'll keep showing y'all the stuff that I wanted to share with y'all. I just wanted to share off my Skull Pandas first because I got them. So I'm gonna leave Mist and Mist and Amber up for a bit so you can kind of stare at them. They're super cute. Look at their little baby faces. They're adorable. But like, y'all, the merch for Love in Deep Space is so pretty. And they have these 10 centimeter plushies. And I just bought these that are super tiny. So when I saw the little plushies of Love in Deep Space, I was like, I need a Raphael and I need a Zane and Silas. So, like, I'm in the trenches. It's so bad. It's so bad, y'all. Let me turn down my mic because I see myself peeking a little bit because I'm yelling. But no. Also, Janae, I need to hit you up about something too, actually, now that I'm like seeing you. It's a struggle because now I gotta pull for all their banners. Janae, that's what I'm thinking, because somebody said they were like, they saw what's supposed to be coming apparently with Zayn and Silas, and I was like, bro, I gotta split my things between Love in Deep Space, Infinity Nikki, and I think Withering Waves now. It's so bad. Like, yo, I have a game budget, which is like certain amount of money that I have in savings or just like from work stuff to make sure that I can actually budget and not overspend on games, because gacha games are dangerous for that. But the way Love in Deep Space is, where you can like fight with your character with the boys that you have with their outfits, I have to pull for certain fits because I got the mermaid Raphael fit, and the fighting with the like you get a sword with it is so cool. I'm in the trenches. It's so freaking bad. It's so bad, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get some keychains. I'm gonna have I got the mermaid fits too. I had to. See, Janae, you feel me? Because you saw Raphael. There was no way I was not gonna gotcha for that. And it was so diabolical. There's just two different colors. I couldn't choose between. Listen. I'm trying to save to get the other ones coming. But the temptation to gotcha to get the pink one. Because I got the pink outfit for me. But to get the pink outfit for Raphael, I am in the trenches. I'm in the trenches with that man, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? And man, it's so beautiful. Janae, you feel me? You feel me so much. That's why we friends again. You feel me? Like, why would they know they did that? Like, y'all, when I saw Raphael, I didn't even play Love in Deep Space. I knew about it because I've got so many friends and mutuals who play, right? But when I saw the mermaid thing drop with Raphael, I was like, oh, I'm sold. That's it. I'm getting my iPad. And I got that literally. I literally downloaded the game like 4 days later. It's been over for me since. That game is it's so fun though. It's actually a really fun otome game, like I've been saying forever. See, Janae, I was a hater for so long that I felt. Listen, that's completely valid because I feel like the way people talk about Love in Deep Space, you're kind of like, I don't get it. Like, even if you're into otome games, like, you're just kind of confused. Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? But then you fall in because something pretty happens. Or some of the scenes, and I'd be like, oh, okay. Just let me get ready. Let me do about this. And I was just like, they all saying that, I realized they didn't. See, and that's what I'm saying. And then you saw Silas. I'm screeching. See, that was me with Mermaid Man Raphael, and then I saw Zayn. And I was like, you know what? I understand. And then Silas just is out here just looking the way that he does, and I'm just like, okay. And then I saw Janae, I don't know if you saw the cosplayer for I think it was Silas who had a birthday event or something in Asia. I saw the cosplayer and I was like, I saw the event, but there's another video where I saw a dude cosplaying as Silas. Listen, people who can look like anime characters in real life, you are a distraction. I appreciate you existing, but that is my trap. Oh, I think I saw that too. Listen, Janae, I get it. The Silas girlies, I understand. I was like, stay away from me. See, Janae, you understand me, because that was me. I was like, don't come near me. Exactly with the Glock. Like, don't come near me. Don't do that. Like, we're the same person because it's a term of endearment, but literally when I see like pretty people, I'm like, you're so pretty, it hurts. And I don't know how to act in a respectable way. Like, please don't come near me. I'm like, I will be casually normal, be like, oh, how are you doing? You're having a great day. But internally, I'm just like, oh my goodness, you're pretty, you're distracting. Hello. But that's internal. Right, Janae. That's where I think I'm going next. Is the fan fiction, and like, I think the storytelling. Pretty man, back away. Exactly. Cause it's so wild. Like I really appreciate the way people are like writing these stories with just these 5 dudes, and then the way they're just so creative. I'm like, I am in the trenches with this in BTS. I am never going to leave now. I understand why he will play this game. Anyway, if you don't play Love in Deep Space, I'm sorry. I will be indoctrinating you, maybe, or maybe I'll be talking about it like I'll be talking about BTS. I'm not gonna apologize about it. Yep, I'm stuck here for. Thank you, coalition. We're coalition. But yes, I'm crackling right now. Let me see. Oh shoot, let me drop that I'm streaming. I need to get my alerts going. So people be fighting me like, ma'am. I know the co-working is starting. For those of you who are like co-working and watching me gab about Love in Deep Space, I love and appreciate you. You know who you are. Let me drop this. And thank you. Yeah, I really like Skull Pandas. I'm not a fan of Labubus. I do think they're cool in terms of the maximalism and the fashion, but I am not a Labubu person. I am a Skull Panda. And Skull Panda and Peach Riot. So I actually do want to get a Peach Riot figurine, and then I think that'll be it for me, because I'm not gonna like hyper consume, but I did want Mist and I did want Amber because I wanted to have them on my Ida bags. I do have, like y'all know, Tutu, who's like sitting next to Emmerich. Let me actually show y'all Tutu again. So now that I have my Skull Pandas and I have Tutu, who y'all seen already, I'm gonna probably put Tutu in one of my Ida bags and then put the Skull Pandas on another bag as well, and kind of switch them in and out. I was tempted to buy a little like bag trinket from one of the bookstores where you can have it to where it's a little like carrying case and put the Skull Panda in there, but I might put my Skull Panda on a bag or put it in like in the Ida window, because I don't want to lose Mist or Amber. Like, I would cry. If I lose my Skull Pandas, I'm gonna cry. So, oh, I love you have Peach Riot too, and you're not a fan of the Boo-Boos. That's why we are the same person. I appreciate you so much today because you understand me. Like I said, y'all, I'm not gonna tell you to not like something just because I don't like it. I don't really like Labubu's. I like learning about them though, and I do have friends who do love Labubu's, so I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna hate if you have Labubu's. I did also want to show y'all too, because I promised I would do this. I actually got to the bookstore and found out from the one I go to that there's now volume 3 of Green Lesbians, as y'all know, which is really the guy. She's not interested in it at all. So I actually got the special edition with the wristband, which I'm gonna incorporate into my fashion. And then there was a standee with the 3rd book, which I actually like. I want to start owning certain series, which is A Sign of Affection, Sasuke. Oh my gosh. Sasuke de Miyano, A Sign of Affection, and Therapy Game, and then this series. So I bought the Japanese versions, but I do actually want to get the English ones. But the English, I think, version for Volume 3 is not out yet. And also Witch Hat Altier, Witch Hat Altier hasn't come out yet, Volume 14, but I have all the novels now. So, like, over, like, the next couple of, like, years, I'm going to start collecting some of my favorite stories. Because the Shonen heroes Shonen series, that I'll probably own are Windbreaker and One Piece. I do want to own all the books. And then, of course, I got the latest volume of A Sign of Affection. So I wanted to share that with y'all because I do like A Sign of Affection. I know the anime is not finished, but I did want to, like, own it and get it. So I wanted to share that with y'all because I have to organize some of my stuff. And I do have, like, a Miniso Daiso near me. So I am just, like, organizing stuff, getting, like, shelves and everything, so that way I can, like, organize my books and my trinkets and things and go from there. Windbreakers. Janae, are you a fan of Windbreaker? If you are, I need to talk to you because I'm obsessed with Windbreaker, and I don't know maybe people who are watching it right now, but I'm that is literally my series. I'm about to buy, like, the DVD, and I have a tiny Sakura. I have a tiny 10 centimeter Sakura. You are? Oh my god! Thank God. I found the Holy Grail. I love that show. Thank you. Y'all, I love Windbreaker. It's like my favorite series. I need to catch up with My Hero X, To Be Hero X, but Windbreaker is like that show that I'm like, yeah, hello, talk to me about Windbreaker. And as I've talked about, Sakura and Suo are my favorites. You love that show? If your favorites are Sakura and Suo, I need you to know I'll be going your DM, sending you things that I see on here all the time because I love Windbreaker so much. Oh, and I forgot to show you with the skull pandas. So like with any blind boxes, when you get them, you get these little cards because these are like their official things. So I need to figure out. I might do it where any blind box stuff, because I don't have that many, I might put them in a little cart stock, little folder, or a little like carrying case so I can have this. Oh, Tsubaki and Sakura. I was gonna say too, I do love Tsubaki. I love him a lot. I love the makeup and fashion. Tsubaki is so cunty, and I love them so much. He is a really cool character in the series. I want to get a 10. Now that you say that, like I have seen plushies of Tsubaki. I don't like the one that I saw, but like I do think I'm gonna end up getting something Suo and Tsubaki related. So I see if I start like rolling back through cons, like if in the next year or two, maybe when I'm comfortable, or like when things adjust a little bit. I'm hoping that it'll last for a while, like Naruto, where it'll just always be Windbreaker merch, because I need that to be a thing. Like I need y'all to have Windbreaker merch. But there's that I wanted to show y'all really quick. And I know we're like getting into our co-working and it's mainly me showing y'all stuff, but I did want to share with y'all the stickers that I got from Egg Butter Toast, who's an artist that I found on the internet. So one thing I was waiting on, since we're getting in July, like the last 6 months of my Hobonichis, is I want to show y'all these stickers here. I'm gonna put them like right. Maybe I'll move my keyboard just a little bit. Yeah. And then, so I ended up getting Egg Butter Toast. They have these really cute bunny stickers that are really themed. So I usually stock up on them when they go on sale, once or twice a year. And I get like ones for the season. So I've got the summer ones. I've got the ones for, I got the ones for October. And then, yeah, I think I got ones that are like spring theme, which I'm going to save for next year. So I'm just showing you like all the catalog of stickers, because that's just how I don't have any chill. And how like I don't, like I don't spend on things a lot. I mainly just like save up, and then when the thing that I really want comes out, I just go ham and it's great. That's kind of my thing, because I don't really consume a lot outside of like listening to music and writing and paper and stuff. So I've gotten those stickers I wanna. Oop, gotta take a call. BRB. No worries, Shanae. Yeah, that needs to be a thing. Constantly agreeing. They're so cute. No worries, no worries. Yes, please go take calls. I will be here. Just yammering. But I wanted to share that with y'all because I'm gonna be in my Hobonichi today, which I've actually got to. I'm gonna be in this book, and like I said, I'm still mad at the fraying of the cover. It's getting worse by the day, so this is just a teachable moment for me for next year's books, which are coming out in September. But I'm in this book for one more week, and then I get switched over for July through December. So I'm gonna be working in my books for today's co-working section, and also like doing some dailies for Love and Deep Space, and then writing some stuff down. That's kind of the overall plan of today's stream, after I showed y'all everything that I wanted to share with you all today. And yes, I got so excited about my skull pandas, I had to jump on a stream for it, so I just had to share. I did, and I'm happy with my life. Let me see. Let me just adjust myself just a little bit. And then since I showed y'all one of my skull pandas, I'm gonna let y'all look at Mist as I do things today. I'll put her right next to Emmerich. For context, she's so itty bitty compared to Emmerich, who looks like a giant towards her. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna put Tutu right there, so you can say hi to her for during today's stream. Anybody who's creeped out by dolls, I apologize. Or we're like, do I really want her to be staring at me like that? I'm like, I don't know, maybe you don't. I'm apologetic though. She won't hurt you, I promise. But you know, that's no guarantee. I'm kidding. If there was something weird, I would have definitely like not bought the Kopintea, because I understand dolls can be a little creepy for some people. Or just weird. And there's some interesting looking dolls, I will say that. But I will move my keyboard a little bit. And then I'm gonna switch over to the gaming screen, so you'll be able to still see my hands, but that way I can actually like pull up the game too. Okay. I think maybe. Nope. Let me switch it back for a second. Hold on. Sorry, I always like sometimes mess this up. Okay. Let me switch it back over. Alright. I think y'all should be able to see the game now. We're technically in the break. So, apologies in terms of the chime going off. You still should see my hands. I'll be doing some stuff and talking as I always do when it comes to co-working. I just wanted to get the camera up, and I've been a lot more, like I said, in this form lately than my VTuber form, because the multiple cameras and things until I get my second monitor can be a lot for my a lot in terms of dynamics. So I'm just gonna sort that out. But my 2D character cutout version of me was intended for these types of streams, for those of you who don't already know, and I've said it a few times before, where I'm usually in this form so I can like do hand cam stuff and lace bobbin things without having to worry about my computer being like, excuse me ma'am, I don't like what you're doing all at the same time. So okay. But like I was saying, I've been really enjoying I've been feeling really motivated about a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things I can't control in the background that's been a source of stress, but I think one of the gifts of this time right now is it's giving me a lot of space to think through some of the things I'd like to do. And I'm actually really excited for those possibilities, even though I still think I need to... I think there sometimes gets to points in life where you have to kind of see how you're impeding your own progress. And what I mean by that is sometimes I think my inner perfectionism comes out about certain things I want to do and how to do them and how they're supposed to look. Instead of just actually enjoying the process of being creative and just doing stuff for the sake of doing it and not having like expectation of what it's supposed to look like for myself personally, but also for what I want to do for like streams or fashion and makeup stuff. So I'm trying to like get in the practice of pacing myself and not trying to rush through the process of the things I need to learn and figure out, but also take the time to really be kinder to myself, because I always am a big component about self-compassion, but being kinder about some of the things I've been wanting to do for a minute without getting caught up in the, like, it needs to look a particular way, if that makes any sense. So I think it's making me motivated and energized in terms of where I can go in terms of my own next steps for the rest of this year and beyond almost, but it's really making me sit through trying to, like I've said before on streams before, play my role, but then also figure out what I want to do in terms of like community building too and supporting community. Okay, actually I needed to go back to where I was typing wise to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right. Wait, where's that message at? Okay, that's the chime for the 5-minute break. So we've done 30 minutes already because I was yammering during that part of it. But if you're co-working with me right now, we're in the next section for shenanigans. Right now, if you want to know if it helps you in terms of like body doubling, I'm currently just looking up some information in terms of my calendar because I'm in my Hobonichi trying to make sure I've gotten what I need to get done because I've got some deadlines and things coming up. So I just gotta figure some stuff out and keep myself on my toes. Because as y'all saw, like this past week, if I'm not careful, I will like overbook myself or like accidentally put something where it's not supposed to be, and I'm just like, oh, I triple booked myself by accident. That's not good. Okay, I can knock that off my list. Oh, this pen is dying. Shoot. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've been doing these. Okay. So I had some things I wanted to do. This might be something I do over the next 2 days. Okay. Is that who I think it is? Hi, Cynosis. What's goody? It's lovely to see you. How you doing today? I love seeing you on a stream. Also, yeah, I don't have my commands going, but if you're looking for another dope streamer who's also really, really cool, I know, like, usually in bed or doing something when Cynosis is streaming, please go follow. Cynosis is super cool. I really, really, really like what Cynosis does on stream, so if you're looking for another person to follow, go check it out. But how are you doing? Welcome in. I'm currently doing some co-working, talking, and, like, trying to be in my book. You can see my hands a little bit with my skull panda, but I'm here. Me howdy, doing okay today, and thanks so much. Yeah, no problem. Always happy to give a shout out, and even my commands are messed up, so. But that's awesome I'm here. Yeah, I'm okay too. I've just been kind of chilling out. I've been having some really great conversations over the last month or two, and I'm in like the flow zone a little bit because I've got to like get some stuff done this weekend because I've got some deadlines for some things I'm applying for next week and beyond. So just trying to like get my head on right in terms of things. But that's awesome. And yeah, no worries. I'm always happy to give shout out to friends and mutuals. So I just apologize. Like my thing is not like working. And what I mean by that is my commands. I gotta figure them out. Okay, sorry, I was looking at something. I was like, oh, okay. That's so rad. Hope they all go smoothly. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've been talking about it with friends and mutuals, and on streams a bit, but I am both. It's one of those things in life where I know I'm ready to transition in terms of things. I think I'm just a little scared because it's just new and I'm not used to new. And so there's like this period where I'm always just like hesitant for a lot of different reasons, for a lot of different things. But I think I'm really excited. I think it's been time. So I'm hoping for the best in terms of like whatever's to be is to be. I just need to actually like go do it now. So. I think one of the reasons why too is I've been like finding really dope house music. So as folks know, which I do actually want to figure out how to do it for streams. I love house and EDM music, specifically like drum and bass. Okay, that was the chime for the actual 30 minutes. My bad, y'all. We were in the break, so I sped us up a little bit. But music helps me flow. And what I mean by that is that I'm always somebody who has grown up with music, and I just appreciate music in terms of things, because if you give me just a headset and things like that, I will just have a ball. And so I've been finding really good music to flow to, in terms of just being in a space, having fun, and kind of being able to write and sit with myself in terms of what I'm thinking through and preparing myself for the transition and getting used to something different. So it's been really nice, along with like dance. And then of course, a long time ago, I already told myself I wanted to learn how to DJ. So I think I'm like low-key in that part where I think I'm ready to start learning how to spin the disc now, which is like my way of saying like actually being a DJ and remixing music and stuff. Like I don't think I want to make music. I think I like the DJs who mix stuff. Like I really want to do that because I follow I need to check out more of the sound, but I follow a Kopintea DJ, and I like their setup where they're masked up and everything, but they're spinning the disc and everything in I think a studio or something, and I thought that was really, really cool. There is some like DJ kits or actual setups that I've seen that are really nice, but I do want to do it more in my like free time, whenever the heck I do have free time, because I have so many hobbies, as y'all know. But yeah, I'm really excited about it because I love music. I actually wanted to be a DJ for a while, a long time before I went into the sciences, which I don't think people believe me when I say like artsy scientist is not a joke. But I did want to be a DJ for a while because I just think it's fun. I decided not to, but I still love music enough to where I just want to learn how to actually like spin the disc. Yes, I know. I can actually hit you up about it. Because it's like what we were talking about, where I actually follow a lot of people who are Kopinteas who still mask up and stuff. Like either they're art people or they do music or they go to the gym, they weightlift and stuff. So when I found them, I was like, that's super cool. Because I think them and their and a friend of theirs, I think also mask up in their videos. So I can send you the link if you're interested. Because yeah, I love like YouTube DJs or just DJs in general, and I just really like the vibe that they had with their songs. So I think if I spin the disc, I'll probably be more of a house and EDM type of person, but I would be cool to spin the disc with medieval music too. Something like that would be really cool for me personally. So, but that's what I meant. Like when I talk to you in Twitter, like I really want to like do something. I'm still working on it in concept, but I do. That's why like I reached out, and like I'm still gonna probably follow up too, because I just want to figure out how to make this work. As well as myself for streams too, I do want to actually incorporate, which you're gonna see some of the edits, and this is why if you attend my screens, I'll give you the background of what I'm planning to do, but I'm not gonna give you the full thing because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But I am going to incorporate some more of those elements, including a mask on one of my designs. If you can figure out which one it is, which if it isn't already obvious, you get cookies. But for now, just know that I have some ideas that I'm really excited to play around with in terms of like design. Because I think it's a reflection of the fact that because of where we are right now in the world, I want to incorporate the fact that I mask everywhere for some of my VTuber stuff. Because you know me, I love fashion and makeup. So all the stuff that I usually fall in love with, like J fashion or street fashion, is in somewhere in my designs or in my assets. So I'm really excited because I think I finally nailed down what I actually want to do, but I got to figure it out. Which is why if you come by to my anniversary stream, you might get a surprise about what that is too. Because I'm cooking right now. I'm just writing up my plans. Because I'm like, listen, if I'm going to be like the people who are like, oh, you're doing that 5 years later. I'm like, I might as well have fun with it. Shit. Type of vibe. But I still have to like etch it out and like be a bit more thoughtful about how to incorporate it. Because I do have lore of my VTuber. She is an extension. She is me. Like I'm not playing a persona. But I'm at the point now where year 3 and 4 I'm envisioning as my plan for how to bring you all into the world that I've envisioned with my character, who is me in my VTuber world. So I'm super excited. I hope y'all are too, but it's really, really fun. Like I'm finally feel like I've landed on what I've landed on it finally, and it just took a few years. And I told y'all I would need to cook. So, I want to combine that art side of me with my science side, and I think because of the transitions I'm doing right now, even though I'm still a little afraid, like I'm like I have to do it this way and see what happens. So I'm ready now. It took me until like my 30s, but I'm ready now. Not that was intentional, but it's because like I needed to figure some stuff out. Yeah, I appreciate you, Cynosis. Yeah. I really hope it'll be a lot of fun. I'm hoping like with the assets and some of the things I'm creating, and which is why I'm learning coding and stuff. But with some of the stuff I need to have conversations on in terms of like integrating into the streams, I'm hoping to make it like a lot of fun, so that way folks can enjoy it, but also be like, oh, that's C. That's her flavor of how she wants to do it. And I know I need to get out of my own head about it sometimes instead of just like thinking and pondering on it, which is something my mentor often tells me. It's just like I need to mind map it, which is that's where I'm at. I'm in the mind mapping phase where I need to just put it on a piece of paper and like figure my life out. So I've been trying to make my lore into a game, so definitely get the coding suffering feel. Oh, really? That sounds cool. Especially with, I love your assets, Cynosis. Whenever I've like peeked in on your streams and such too, I've really liked the way you have your stream set up. So if you make it into a game, I know it's going to be a lot of fun. But I understand like the coding part of it is so funny to me, where like it's helpful to know how to like code the widgets and everything, but it's such a trial and error thing, if that makes sense, to like figure out what works. Because that's my thing too. Like I have widgets in my mind and I can do some of coding now because I'm learning Python, but my brain's trying to integrate it all together to where the bot and everything doesn't break and fall apart, and I'm failing miserably because my mix it up and like streamer bot, I'm just like, it's not hitting which restream. So that's why I've turned everything off right now, so I can actually work with people to get it going the way I want to go. Oh, and on that note, by the way, too, y'all, I want to let y'all know during my anniversary stream, that is probably when I'm going to, fingers crossed, get my affiliate stuff turned on. So if anybody asked you, I did not say it. I'm just putting that out there. I'm working out the kinks. But I know people want to subscribe and want to get emotes. I have not ignored that. It's going to happen probably in August. So I'm putting it out there in the universe, so that way if you follow me, you're you can if you like. And also to say this too, as a hobbyist of a streamer, do not feel like when I do have the things set up that you need to subscribe. I understand with like the way the world is, if you don't have the funds or the means to be able to subscribe to every single person you like follow on stream, that is totally chill. I'm actually streamers that encourage you to more so follow the folks who are either doing this full time or making money off of this. For me, anything like most other streamers who are hobbyists do, all the subscriptions and stuff are just probably just going to go towards like the stream itself, or to, you know, special causes like social causes and things like I've said. But for me, it's not going to go towards like me. I'm not trying to make money off of this. I'm just trying to have fun. So, but I do want to have emotes and channel points and stuff too, because I do want to set that up for you all in terms of like having the vision I have and the mind I have of things. So I just want to say it for this stream, because I will drop once I reach out to some folks and figure some things out, I will drop the save the date for my anniversary stream, so that way when that stuff gets set up, I'll have it all set up and I'll explain during that stream what things you can have and play around with. So like I said, I'm cooking a little bit. I'm thinking through it. I'm having some fun. It's nice. But other than that, like, yeah, I'm in a transition phase this year. It's been really cool. I've been trying to just broaden my horizons and enjoy just solitude in terms of figuring some stuff out. But I've always been the type of person where when I am by myself, I can sit with the things I need to sit with and like mull over it over a long period of time. And then usually after I clean up everything and polish stuff, which is my way of saying I've mind mapped it, I've thought about it, I'm pretty keen on it, I move forward. And so this year has been very much a down, like I'm learning a lot of stuff and downloading a lot of information for myself. And now I'm in a space of implementation towards like later this year / next year, which has been really, really cool for me because I can feel it and it's just cool. And y'all, my fashion game has been on point. I'm so proud of myself. I want to get another mask chain though. I only have one, like I mentioned, for my N95s. I need like at least 1 or 2 more, so I can like mix and match with my dresses and my fits. So my tech wear self is coming out, which is great. And then like the fantasy vibes, it's just so, oh, it's so pristine, it's so beautiful, I love it. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I needed to update my schedule for today. Okay, sorry. I was looking at today's schedule and I was like, that's not what I needed right now. Okay. Toko, welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. What's good? You tell me how your day's going. I'm in here just talking about the fact of like all the stuff I'm trying to do behind the scenes and getting people hype about the fact that like I have emotes and stuff soon. Like I have plans. Hope you're doing well. Also, I love how I've been at the con on and off. Nice, nice. How's it been? I haven't gone to anything yet. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is probably like watch some of the stuff between probably today and tomorrow and catch some of the VODs too. But tell me more. Tell me how CitrusCon has been going. Which, by the way, y'all, CitrusCon is an online convention that's happening this weekend. Specifically, it's focused on BL or LGBTQ stories for folks who are like either mangaka or like artists and people who study these things from a historical sense and all types of amazing things too. There's an artist alley and stuff going on as well. So I don't think you can buy tickets anymore, but it's fully online. It's on Discord and Zoom. So I think like everything went out and stuff. So that's what I'm talking about in terms of things, because it's been going on for 5 years now, along with like PersonaCon, which is completely virtual, and PersonaCon, and what's the other one? Fire Emblem Con. Excuse me, EmblemCon, PersonaCon, and CitrusCon are the ones over the summer months. There was WiseCon, which is the sci-fi and comic book one. I missed it though. I signed up, but I missed the weekend because I was like, dang, that's stuff going on. But yeah, that's awesome, Toko. You'll have to tell me what some of the stuff you've been like doing at the con and stuff. Because usually what I do with that, and the one I go to that I talk about often, y'all, is Game Developers of Color. That one's online / in-person hybrid. That one I'm going to go to in September. So I'm looking forward to that in particular. And I think there's like one more thing too. There might be a book festival, I think. I think there's a book festival? I think there's an online book festival, but I could be wrong. Been pretty good. I've been to 2 panels so far, and I've pled guilty to buying 2 arts. You got trapped, Toko? That's fair. I get it. But nice. Which 2 panels were they, if you don't mind me asking? I haven't had a chance to look at the schedule yet. But I was interested in, I know they usually have some panels on like some of the historical context of certain works of art, as well as they sometimes have the actual, I feel like, authors come by and actually say stuff. And like panelists talking about different topics and issue when it comes to like overall the con. So, but that's exciting. And if you get arts, I'm here for it. Especially, I'm assuming they're either commissioned art, or if there's Artist Alley, there's merch, which, shit, I'm not mad. So. Okay. Yeah, you can't see my hands right now, but I'm just trying to like write some stuff down. I do need to like actually type some stuff though. Oh yeah, I was looking for this deadline. Okay. Hi, Ginky. Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. I know there's shenanigans going on, so going furniture hunting for the FC house. Hope you're taking care. Also, y'all, as a reminder, Ginky is, you know, I will be blurking. Just got back from the markets and washing dishes. Gotcha. No worries. I'm gonna hop in there in a minute. Bet. Yeah, I'll probably drop in the VC after stream. So I'll be there. Because we gotta go get furniture for for those of you wondering, as for the free company I'm in, we're getting furniture for the house. So that's gonna be the task for today. But got you. Please enjoy the alert, Ginky, though. And also, y'all, if you have seen Ginky's post on the internet, please, if you got some funds, please support Friends and Mutuals. I also will drop Simi. I'm keeping tabs of people's donathons. And if you have a donathon and you know me, like, please let me know. If I miss it and don't put it in the chat because I don't have my commands, I will fix that. Because I know, for example, Toko had a donathon for trans... I think it was Trans Lifeline, right, Toko? But correct me if I'm wrong. But I try to keep tabs of my friends and mutuals in the streamer space in terms of donathons and like fundraising events and stuff going on. So if I don't post it in the Discord, please know, like, if they're streaming, I'll push you towards like putting those funds towards them and some of the organizations and things they're campaigning for. But yeah, Simi Sin has a donathon going on all month. They're a friend mutual. Met them. They're super cool. Appreciate them. But if you have any funds, support Simi. And Ginky's really close to getting their goal in terms of what they need, just $88. So, and then yeah, Toko raised funds for Trans Lifeline because again, it's Pride Month, so trans rights. I'm just gonna keep saying that it's Pride Month, y'all. We're not transphobic around these parts. So, let me catch up. One was a writer talking about her experience about the writing her BL, and the other's a visual novel game that I just kind of just left after some time. I could tell you some people. I'm crying. That's fair. It's fair, Toko. You're not wrong. Like for me, as somebody who, God, it's so hot now that I don't know if I could stream more of that room and streaming gets way too hot. I'm crying, Toko. Because I was talking about earlier that the heat where I'm at is like, it's super hot where I'm at, so I'm not a fan. So I hope it cools down. Like, for real, for real. And yeah, it's really cool though in terms of folks like writing their own stories and visual novels. I specifically like, again, hearing those perspectives and things too. So I'll see if there's a bot or something I can check out in terms of things if I don't catch it live. Because as y'all know, y'all, like, I love fantasy and romance, but I don't mind. It doesn't have to be heteronormative. I'm totally fine if romance is romance type of vibes. And of course, like, I avoid, like, stories that are fetishy or very weird, because it's not comfortable for me. But, like, I get it. And stuff like this doesn't bother me. In the sense of, like, I'm an adult, so, of course, as I always tell on stream, like, I'm 18 plus, mainly because we do talk about adult things and stuff like that, and some of these stories can be more adult where you talk about sex and sexual things, but I love like romance in terms of all types of stuff too. And there's some like stories that are of course child appropriate, but a lot of the ones that I read tend to be very much like you need to be an adult to read this book type thing, because the themes and the topics are very not for kids. So like, I support children, but I support children not having access to media that is not appropriate for them. So, as in, kids need to stay away from media that is not made for them. They're, you know, that's where parents come in. So, hope y'all understand. We got a heat wave coming here and soon in Florida. I'm not ready. Oh, yeah, because Paz was mentioning earlier, like, I saw that the humidity index is going to be really off the chain in those of us based in the States. I need to sleep in the freezer just to chill. I'm crying! I hope it cools down, though, or at least you can find ways to cool down, like ice cream or something. That's so real, though. Like, it's not horrible here, but it's definitely hot. Like, the fact that it's almost 100 degrees in June, like, I get it's, like, summer, but global warming is definitely here. Or I should call it, like, the other phrase that they say when climate change is fully now a thing, and it's manifested, and it's manifesting, like, right now. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I still have my tea. I don't want it to get too cold before I take a sip. Oh yeah, we're not doing that today. Yeah, some of this stuff I'm gonna save for Monday. If anything, I need to revisit. Am I gonna have time to do that today? I don't think so. I think I need to revisit that for tomorrow. I think we just have, it's supposed to be around 11 Also see you got the little doll. Yeah, Ginky. Yeah, I got Little Mist. She's so cute. In comparison, Emmerich is like two skull pandas bigger than her. I should say them because again, I know I call skull panda she. But like technically skull pandas are non-binary, so they don't have like they use they them pronouns. So please don't let me misgender skull panda. But I know people tend to, when they think of the way skull pandas look, they tend to lean towards she, but technically skull panda is non-binary. Is that who I think it is? No, you're fine. Is that the Toku tabletop though, as Ginky said? Welcome in. You're fine. You're fine. I'm assuming that's Die behind the mic in terms of Toku tabletop. No, you're fine. No worries. I actually appreciate the linkage in terms of things too, but welcome in. And I'll catch up to what you're saying about the AC Toko, but as I say, y'all, like, I don't stream my perspective, but Toku Tabletop is in the house right now, so if you want to watch me, Ginky, Paz, Akane, and and Zeno play as Power Rangers in a Tokutatsu-styled tabletop campaign, or if you're into Kamen Rider, and you want to watch a campaign if you're free on Saturday morning, like a Saturday morning cartoon, you should go check out Toku Tabletop in general. I'm just saying. They're right here in the chat. So if you need to follow them, you can go follow them in the chat. They're also linked on my page too as well. So if you need to, you know, if you can go follow them that way too. Either way, that's where I'll be. Go follow them. It's fun. We yell a lot. I'm yelling a lot. Not as chill, but it's fine. And then it's supposed to be around 100 tomorrow for me. I hate being on third floor. I want an AC or something like one in my streaming office. You know, that's real, Toko. Because like heat rises, so it's a disaster sometimes in like 4K when it's hot in the summer months. But overall, I hope you can find a way to cool down, like water or something at least, because geez. Otherwise, like no, I'm doing pretty good. Right now I'm in my Hobonichi. We're doing some co-working a little bit before we play a little bit of Final Fantasy 14, because I'm gonna do a little bit of the Endwalker story. I got excited about the drop of information, but I'm nowhere near the end. But otherwise, I can't complain. I got to go check out the Daiso that's near me. I have a Miniso and Daiso near me now, and I have like Popmark stores. Well, not literally one, but I have blind box stores near me now. So I've been like exploring my neighborhood, which is nice over the last like few months. So kind of just like enjoying that ambience as I also like get things too. So just yapping about that as well as some of the plans I have for stream. Because as I tell people, my anniversary stream will be when I will officially get emotes and have subscription stuff available. So I just won't tell you what I'm gonna do. Just know I have plans in my mind and I'm not gonna do too much, but I know me, I'm gonna do the most. A little bit. What the devil? Okay. Actually, this needs to go on tomorrow's thing. I need to... Well, actually, no, that should be fine there. Now, when you say the name, I'm not going to know if you're talking to me or Toku Tabletop. That's true. We have the conundrum of, like, similar names. Toko and Toku. I'm going to have to be a bit clear because I know sometimes when I speak English, my words, like, don't translate very well. So I'm going to be mindful of that for both of y'all. But thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it because I don't want to set up people for failure. Being confused. Oh. Okay. Is that Kotsu? Hi there. Hello. Another one of my mutuals and friends. Welcome into stream. How have you been? How have you been, Kotsu? And I just see like Toku Tabletop Toko, so I almost called Kotsu Toko because the name's starting to rhyme and my brain is in like a writer mode. So that's what happens when we do things. But welcome in. It's lovely to see you. I'm currently co-working with magic studies and like showing off my skull pandas and typing things and doing all types of stuff on stream as folks get stuff done, which we have about 4 minutes left of this thing, so we might do, let me see, probably another 45 minutes or so of co-working, and then we'll play some Final Fantasy 14. You're just chilling? Nice, nice. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm in trying to get my weekend, which is why I keep going back and forth between my pages, because I need to also do some Python stuff too this weekend. And then I always move my other Hobonichi somewhere, and then every time I want to stream, y'all, I be looking at myself like, see, you're gonna stream, why do you move your stuff? And I do it every time. It's like a setup. Also, Kotsu, I do want to let you know, I was talking about earlier that I want to learn how to spin the disc. I don't want to learn how to make music, I want to learn how to like remix music. I don't know if that's going to be in the next like couple of months. I know by next year I'll probably have a DJ set up in my space because I do want to get a disco ball when I just want to feel like I want to dance. Which I know people are like, you get a disco ball to dance in your room? Like, yeah, why would I not? But I'm going to hit you up about that because I'm telling you I'm probably going to get Fortnite because of the one, Sabrina Carpenter's and Meg the Stallion. And like we've been talking about, Kotsu, I want to just do some music games, especially because No Straight Roads 2 is coming out. So I think because I've been finding dope music and that, I'm just super hype. And I think it's I told myself, because like I mentioned earlier, okay, so let me just reiterate it again. So like I mentioned earlier, like when I was a kid, I actually wanted to be a DJ. I didn't hate science. I'm really creative. But I wanted to spin the disc. I really love like Cascade and like Deadmau5 and a lot of DJs. And one of my favorite songs of all time, which y'all should know by now, is One More Time by Daft Punk. And I love Romanticy, not Romanticy. One More Time singer is a DJ from Chicago, a black guy. May he rest in peace. Romandy, I think is the name, something like that. But I've always loved music. I grew up in a musical household, so I wanted to be a DJ because I love spinning the disc for music. I did want to learn on and off, which is why I, did break dancing and I dance and stuff. But now I think I'm in the space in my 30s where I'm trying to figure out things I want to learn by 40. And I think one of the things I want to do is learn how to spin the disc, which is my way of saying, like, I actually want to learn how to play music, the songs I like, and remix them. So I'm at that point where I'm like, I think I'm ready to start thinking about that and then going forward. So it's very much in the beginning stages, but I'm thinking by like 37, like 40, I will not only like makeup and fashion along with the science stuff, but like actually DJing and spinning the disc for folks. And I do want to do it at parties and everything too, and go from there. Toko, once you collect all 5 Tokos, you'll become all powerful. I mean, it's given Tokutatsu where it's like, Voltron. I'm cool with it. You're right, Toko. I get it. I'm trying to help a friend with the song. I'm tearing my hair out. Kotsu, no, don't tear your hair. You got so much good skill. But I appreciate you. You got this, though. That's super cool, though. And hell yeah. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, like, I'm the person where I'll sit in my house and learn a hobby and then come out and be like, oh, yeah, I do that. But that's my introvert side coming out. And then I think it's funny because people don't ask me. They're like, so what do you do, see? I'm like, well, what do you want to know? Like, if I'm not doing stuff and, just running around life, I'm just learning something. I love data stuff. So I've been doing a lot this year for the first 6 months, but I love my art side. The only reason why I'm not doing like my Procreate drawing stuff is because I gotta wait for my drawing kit to come in from my favorite artist. But other than that, that was the chime for the top of the hour. So we're in the 5-minute break. So actually yammer now before I go back in my books. But like, to me it's so funny because like just like with with studying and like data stuff, my brain knows it'll have a thought, and then 5 years later it'll be like, now do the thing. Plus, like, this is not gonna happen anytime soon because I'm not married. But when I do get married, I do plan to, I think, spin the disc at my own wedding. I think that's actually gonna be my thing, because I want to actually spin the disc at my wedding. That's gonna be my goal, whatever the fuck that is. I will plan it out, but like, it's gonna be lit. Like, I'm so excited because I was playing for one of my friends. Shout out to Mick. I was playing like a DJ spin like romance themed like EDM house tracks. So I do want to spin the disc and actually do that, because then I can do that at the wedding and then the party and stuff, and then like break dance once. Because when you get married, like, you can have your wedding outfit, of course, but then you have your I'm gonna have fun and dance with my friends and loved ones, right? That's when I get my lace up kicks and my fancy fit, and I'm just break dancing. Like, that's when I'm ready, because I figured out from prom in high school, don't dance in a dress. Get a pair of shoes and a cute outfit and ball. But if I can spin the disc and like have a party, that's gonna be my goal. It's not gonna be anytime soon. I'm completely single, but I'm just saying, like, I have dreams and ambitions. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat as we're on the break, as I like talk. I love how again Toku Tabletop's in the house. I appreciate it so much. I don't know if you've heard of it, but the rhythm game I'm super excited for, it's supposed to come out this year, is Unbeatable. Oh! Tell me more. Tell me more, Kotsu. Because there is a game I want to try out. Oh, and by the way, I'm also giving another hit. I'm going to stream Cyberpunk Bomb Funk. Sorry. I'm saying the title wrong because my brain's excited about spinning the disc. And I got to look at, like, some stands. Because I'm so extra. I am gonna stream Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I've decided to. That's gonna be it later this year. So if you're here, you got spoiled about what I'm gonna do later this year. But I'm doing it because No Shade Roads is coming out next year early. So. Do you see a theme here about the music? I'm not kidding. I'm cooking for y'all behind the scenes. Doing well, just finishing the work. Yeah. I didn't know either, Kotu, until I looked it up. And when I found out that he passed away, I was really upset. But yeah, One More Time is one of my favorite songs of all time. I love the way like his voice is on that album, because I love really nice voices on music. That is why I'm a huge fan of Deadmau5 and Cascade's song I Remember. And I really love BT, who did Force of Gravity, where he had JC Chazé from NSYNC on the voice for that song. Like, there's certain songs where when the vocals are absolutely amazing, I am listening to it for the rest of my days. And I've listened to those 3 songs since I found them as a kid, at least like a few times a year. And I don't mean like a few times in like just, you know, stopping. I mean, like, I've listened to them and I won't shut up about those music and those songs. And if you love me, you'll listen to that music. Oh my god, maybe have a dress that doubles as a party. I have like a removable skirt. I could do that because I am learning how to sew. I'm telling you, I'm the most extra person. I really am. And I'm super excited about being extra, because my main goal, because like I've mentioned, Toko, like, I've been to cons. Like, I used to, like, I don't go lately because I'm still COVID informed, COVID cautious person wearing a mask, and, you know, various reasons. But when I go back, like, that was what I used to do. I used to go to cons and like have my fit, so that way I could be battle people and still look cute. So absolutely, removable skirt is like on the table right now, because it just is, because I don't have any chill. Hey, I'm having problem with this question. Please break it down for me. Yeah, hold on. I'm crying, Paz. I would do that though. I love bad puns. Thank you for that. But like in the universe, music is legal, and you can play, and you play as like a rebel music band. Oh, nice! Costa, you're gonna have to send me this game. It sounds cool. Like, I don't know like music, like I don't know how to read music, but I do love remixing and house music, so I will do that. But you have to send me that. It sounds amazing. Speaking of Deadmau5, he's supposedly gonna be this Fortnite season, but ended up being Bruno Mars. But allegedly, Deadmau5 is coming to Fortnite in August. And that was the chime for that session being over. So like I said, we're gonna do 45 minutes. Let me see if I can spin it up. Yeah, we'll do 45 minutes, one session, and then we'll play Final Fantasy after that. Oh, if I remember isn't Adam gonna cry. Listen, as you should, Kotsu. Like, y'all, I don't even remember finding that song, but honestly, that song was life changing. Like, I remember from Cascade and Deadmau5, like, completely changed my whole brain chemistry type vibes. I love that song so much. So if allegedly that's true, Kotsu, I will be playing Fortnite just to spin I Remember. And there should be I Remember. It would be cool if they had the Velt on there, because I love the Velt, which I think I've talked about on previous streams, but I haven't. I'm going to talk about it again. Ray Bradbury made a novel, a short book that was pretty much speaking to the dangers of technology. Notice with the AI mukbang that I'm not a fan of seeing on the internet, but essentially it was a short story that was expressing the dangers of technology. The Velt by Deadmau5 is actually that song in a like that book in a song. And I love the Velt. I love I Remember. This is why Kotsu were friends, because those are all the songs I expect. And if I don't see any of them, if I don't see I Remember Ghosts and stuff in the Velt, I'm going to be upset. I don't think I like Professional Grifters, but I wouldn't be mad if they put it on there, honestly. I just need like those iconic songs from Deadmau5 on there, or I'm going to be like peak upset. Like I'm gonna cry about it probably, because that's why I loved if people remember DJ Hero. I loved DJ Hero because they had remixes of I Remember, Deadmau5, and a lot of the DJs and songs I like. I don't know if you've seen this stream, but a random that's the thing, and that's what made it so cool. So this is the backstory that Kotsu's talking about. So on the song by Deadmau5, the song called The Velt, originally Deadmau5 didn't have a person on that song. So it was actually just him, spinning the disc, coming up with the lyrics. But what happened was the singer, who I actually follow them, it's Chris James, I think, but let me double check to make sure. This is what I mean, where like I'm a music junkie, even though I don't read music, I know music. Yeah. So exactly, Kotsu, like what ended up happening was that Deadmau5 had made a song, and he had made the background beat and stuff, and it was really nice. But Chris James had made lyrics to the song itself because like he wanted to put his voice onto it. So he made a like demo of him singing on the song. And if I remember correctly, to your point, Kotsu, like Deadmau5 ended up finding Chris James' original demo of the song. And he was so impressed. He didn't like every single part of the demo, but he was so impressed with Chris James. He said, I've got to call up this dude. I think he said, I'm going to call this motherfucker something, excuse my language. But he called up Chris James and said, I want you on this track. And that is how we got the Velt, which Chris James killed that track. If I ever met Chris James, I would tell him, your voice is beautiful. Like, he killed that song. Exactly. Like I think he did some like he did like a delay vocal effect, and so Deadmau5 didn't like it when he was streaming it. But exactly. Yeah, like Kosi's saying in the chat, because Kosi's doing a great job describing it too. When Deadmau5 was playing it, he was like in his studio, and his wife was listening too, and he heard Chris James' demo, and so he didn't like the delay and vocal effects he did, because he did it where it's like don't leave it. He says it like 2 or 3 times, and there's like an echo on his voice. But like he started screaming, and his wife came in, was listening to, like, he's really good. And so Deadmau5 ended up calling or like contacting Chris James, and that's how they made the Velt. It was a complete fucking accident, but it's so good. And you can actually find the original Chris James version of the Velt on YouTube. Which actually, personally, to be real with you, I like the vocals that he did on the original demo. So I like both songs. But yeah, one of my favorite songs is The Velt, which is why I want to like get people to play music. I want to show y'all, like, I love I Remember in The Velt from Deadmau5. I really do. I love those songs. And like the fact that The Velt again is a novel turned song is so the writer in me is just like, I love that song so much, because they did such a good job just playing it. And like, best of worst words. Yeah, Raise Your Weapon is really good too. It's Raise Your Weapon and oh my god, what is that? What is that song? There's another song that I've been listening to a lot. with deadmau5. Yeah, so there's another song that's called Stay, Drop the Pop Tart Edit. It has Colleen Destiagios, I think, on it, and deadmau5. I'm probably saying Colleen's name wrong. But another song I like, Kosu, is Stay. Stay by deadmau5 with Colleen's voice on it is so, so good. And with that song, it's a song specifically about Colleen is singing about her dad, I think, who was dying in the hospital. And so the song is so beautiful, the way she's kind of crying out for her family member to stay, and it's such a poetic song. But that one I love too. Like, I love the way that some artists do, and BC does the same thing. BCEE, they are a DJ who brings on like all these different types of artists, and they're usually like dope, all genders who just kill it. Same thing with Andrew Bayer. There's a song by a black, I think they're a black DJ, but the way that their voice is on the song, oh my god, I'm gonna look it up. What is it? No, it's not Midnight. What song am I thinking of? Yeah, Kalina Zanders is on the song Break the Rules, and it's a song about like accepting yourself who you are, because Andrew Bayer is a queer DJ, and the way that Kalinia's voice is on that track, like the black vocals on, like the vocals of a black person on that track is so fire. I am obsessed with that damn song too. Anyway, oh hi Simi, thanks for lurking. I just wanted to stop by and say hi. You're gorgeous and wonderful. Have funsies. No worries. Thanks so much, Simi, for lurking and stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate you. And Uno Reverse, you're super cool and great. And as I was talking about it earlier, y'all, please go check out Simi if you're not already following. They're doing a dono-thon all month so they can, you know, do the thing. And they are hitting all their goals. But if you have any cash or things like that, please slide it their way. I'm just saying, support your friends and mutuals in the streamer space, which I will always do. I'd even take the Medion remix. But yes, Simi, thank you for lurking. I hope you enjoyed the lurk. And thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Simi's super cool. They play really awesome games. They have dope taste in music too. I'm just saying. When you have dope taste in music, I will jam around with you for hours. I'm just saying. But when the leaks and stuff happened around deadmau5 allegedly coming, it was Daft Punk that was rumored, and both fans read each other's stuff. Meanwhile, and you're like, either way I went. Right? Like, listen. Daft Punk and deadmau5 on a track. I'm with you, Kotsu. I would just be crying my eyes out, being like, hello? It's deadmau5. What are you talking about? Like, and Daft Punk. Even though we were never gonna get a Daft Punk song because they broke up, but like, it's deadmau5 and deadmau5 and Daft Punk. I would be super excited. Y'all have learned a lot about my music takes that I get super amped about all the time, but I do. That's why, like, I appreciate you, Kotsu, and people who hit me up with music. I will talk about it all day, especially certain genres and artists where I'm like, hello. Okay, I think I wrote the deadline for this thing that got updated on Monday. No, I lied. Wait, I'm in the wrong month. It'd be really cool if deadmau5 comes, that they make that head customizable, because they had the Mandalorian armor that you could change the design and colors on. Nice! That's cool. Yeah, that would be interesting. I've known when people go to deadmau5 concerts, they tend to make customizable versions of his head, which I think is really cool. I know for me, like, I think of Monophobia. Because, for context, deadmau5 does have, you know, music videos out, and I do love the song Monophobia a lot. I'm just a deadmau5 fan, if it's not already obvious. But in Monophobia, it reminds me of that, because I know in that video, which was gnarly and really interesting, there were different types of deadmau5 heads in that video. But when people do it in real life for his concerts, I think it's cool. Some of them can be really creepy, but, I mean, I think the fact people customize their deadmau5 heads would be dope. Honestly, I feel like I should do that myself. Because I'm also in the space, too, along with, like, the DJ stuff and everything I'm talking about that I want to do. I do actually want to get more memorabilia of my favorite bands. The only band I really buy stuff from is Gorillaz. Like, I bought a new t-shirt, because I usually have a t-shirt with Noodle on it, because I love Gorillaz. But I do want to get... Oh, no, I lied. I do have Gorillaz and Cascade. I have a Cascade made a hoodie that was anime themed, so I bought it. I was actually wearing it the other day. It's one of my favorite hoodies. It has a giant K on the back. But I do need to get Dead Mouse merch. I need to get a keychain of Dead Mouse, like the head, like maybe a pink if I can find a version of it. I can see cheese head, red or golden being chilled. They don't make it customizable. That makes sense too. Yeah, because I think like the customizable heads with Dead Mouse is super cool, and I love when I haven't seen Dead Mouse live. I would love to see them live one day at like an Electric Daisy Carnival one day whenever I can go, whatever the heck that is. But I do like when they do electronic stuff in the helmets. That's why I like Daft Punk a lot, because I like that they do like different things with their helmets and stuff. And of course, I'm a Tron fan, so anything with like electronics and like LED lights, I'm completely sold on for the rest of my days, obviously. But I see what you're cooking, Kotsu. I agree with you, because to me the Dead Mouse head that's red is the most iconic for me. But I think of I Remember and that album series, along with the most iconic album for me from Cascade is Strobe Light Seduction. I love all the songs on that album, pretty much. And that one, and what's the other one? There's 2 Cascade albums that I listen to like perpetually. And I'm saying Cascade with the K, not Cascade of Every Time We Touch I Catch This Feeling Cascade. Those are 2 different people. Strobe Light Seduction is my, like, oh my god, it's 2008. I'm so seasoned. But yeah, Strobe Light Seduction by Cascade and Dynasty. Dynasty, Fire and Ice, and Strobe Light Seduction from Cascade are my favorite albums from him. I do like his Christmas songs too. And then I know Dead Mouse. Oh, speaking of Dead Mouse, I don't know how it would turn out, but the cat head would be cool too. Yeah, cat head would be dope. I think that could be pulled off really easily. Would be different. It give like Felix the Cat vibes, but like Dead Mouse vibes from the album title goes here. Yeah. Cause oh yeah, speaking of this coat too, like Dead Mouse and Cascade have a group called KX5. Which from them, their song that I really like that they made is Powder Blue featuring Brother. So I follow both of them. I haven't heard some of the songs from their album though. Now that I'm looking back at it. Where have I been? This came out in 2023. I missed this. I got like Bright Lights and Powder Blue, but I didn't get the other songs. Shit. Well, I know what I'm doing this weekend with my disco ball I'll eventually get. No, I did not write down my Python extension. Damn it. I was wondering. I was like, I'm in the wrong month. But yeah. Like, obviously in the future when I get the thing set up for music, I will end up playing a lot of this music. Because that's usually what I also like co-work to, besides like medieval stuff as well. Like I could listen to Cascade, Dead Mouse, and house music a lot, along with like intermixing like rap and EDM, like other EDM genres like drum and bass and everything too. What the devil am I looking for? Oh yeah, why is it not in here? Did I knock it? Oh, I knocked it over. That's what happened. I am clumsy. I haven't listened to any Rizma stuff, but I like Riz. Just haven't got around listening to it. That's a good thing to say, cause I think in the sense of I think I haven't either. I think I need to dive back into some of the newer Dead Mouse stuff. I don't think I really like it, some of it sometimes, because it kind of leads into dubstep like we talked about before. But I tend to be more of the, like you've probably gotten from my music taste, I'm very much the, I love vocal trance and house and French house and drum and bass. So if it leans more into that, which is why I love from the album title goes here and some of his stuff like Ghost and stuff. I like Rez aesthetic with her LED lights on. Nice! Because that's the thing too, like I've been finding more DJs, especially like the ladies. So I need to check them out then. Because I don't think I have yet. I feel like I might have, but I need to double check. And also if you have any recs, you know always you can hit send me at them because I will probably love them. She have good taste in music. I think for me, it's usually it's like the DJs who have like people come visit, and I've been listening to a lot of like African and Black and like South Asian EDM as well, which I think is really cool, coming out of that part of the world. Oh, this is week 2. Okay. So I'm not really going to be able to do too much tomorrow, so I really just need to write down like tasks between today and tomorrow, like things I can do quick. I think that's what I need to do, as well as dailies. That's what I need to do. But she signs to his label. She does like mid-tempo stuff. Oh, nice, yeah, because deadmau5 does have his own label. That's very true. Because I know I pay attention to that and then Anjunabeats. Because I know a lot of the artists on there are on Anjuna, and some of them are on Anjunabeats, and then also like they spin this with other DJs and they come up with their own tracks. Because for example, I was listening to it when I was driving today. Who am I thinking of? Oh, that's my release radar, sorry. I used to get song recommendations every week. Who was I just listening to? J Ribbon. Yeah, so I was listening to J Ribbon's Lifetime. I love that song. Right now I've currently been having on repeat Swedish House Mafia again. Because they just dropped a new track called Wait So Long, and I am obsessed with that song. It's that and Home by Readyfield, which I also have been using that to cook on my D&D character, because yes. And then Mayon. So it's been a lot of like Anjunabeats. Yeah, a lot of Anjunabeats. Yeah, I got Artie back on my playlist again on repeat a lot. And yeah, it's looking like it's Swedish House Mafia. I'm listening to that song because I usually repeat songs forever, so I've been bumping them a lot, and a lot of the Anjunabeats artist. So, but I need to check her out if she's on deadmau5's album, like his record label. Because there are really good independent DJs, y'all, that you should check out. Specifically, I find them on like places people make fun of, like SoundCloud and stuff, and YouTube. But what tends to happen is a lot of these DJs also have their own labels, to what Kosi's saying in the chat. So deadmau5 has his own label, and Anjuna is Anjunabeats. That's actually who I have on my Discord. I'm in the Anjunabeats Discord because they have like shows sometimes. And so I'm a big fan of their label because most of the artists that come out of there I listen to for co-working stuff, but I also listen to them for like music. So highly recommend. The reason why I'm saying this stuff till 40 is because, like, I'm not kidding, y'all. Like, people always say that you're not supposed to live your life, but y'all, you don't stop liking stuff because you're older. Like, I'm always going to be into house music. If anything, the propaganda to make it, like, a thing is going to continue. And thank you for letting me speak my truth. Then I think we have about 24 minutes left. So, if you're doing co-working stuff with me, as I am yabbering about all types of things, music, crafts, and things, we will switch over to Final Fantasy 14 for at least an hour, so I can just cry, I guess, and get in my feelings. It's not about like happy tears, more of like, what am I doing with my existent tears? And go from there. Oh my lord, I was checking something and apparently someone's making a male plushie. Ah! Sorry. I don't need to peek at the mic like at all. Why? This is a problem for me. Where would I put her? Yo, I don't have desk space. This is why I can control myself. But Mel from Arcane, there's no merch of her and I get upset. Mel from Arcane, someone's making a 10 centimeter plushie of her. And I just saw it come up on my feed and I'm sitting here like, hello? Can I has? Y'all, I don't talk about Arcane anymore. Not because I don't talk about it, but because like the fandom is very racist sometimes. But like, I love, I'm a huge fan of Mel from Arcane, and there's no merch of her. So whenever I see a keychain or something, I yell because I need more merch. Like, there's certain fandoms I don't need merch of. Arcane is one of them, though. I do like Jinx from Arcane, as y'all know, and Vi and Mel. So I just saw, like, a plushie of Mel, and I was like, hello? Oh, it's cute. Damn it, I might have to get her. We might have to save for this. I'm just okay. Yeah. Shout out to the plushies makers in the world, by the way. You have a part of my soul. Okay. I think I just need to get some of the list stuff done tomorrow. That's what I really need to do instead of trying to do too much right now, because I think the week's going to be good for other things. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My goal is to get some of the stuff I need to get done before stream, so I'm going to be, if you see me around, I'll be probably in people's Discords co-working. And shaking my fist at the sun beaming down on my brain as I try to, you know, do the thing. Also, you didn't hear from me, but a certain someone might be streaming again soon. Kotsu, what's the date? Don't do that to me. You know me. Sir, when is the date? When is it happening? When is it happening, Kotsu? You can't give me that magic and just be like a certain someone, like, dates, times, hours, hello, I need details. You don't have to say it here if you want to keep it more under the wraps, but you better hit me a DM and tell me, because if I'm not there, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you and be sad. Especially if you do Fortnite or something, I'm gonna look at you like, sir, why did you not tell me? But in all seriousness, like, that's amazing. I will be there. Just let me know when. I'm so serious. I'm so serious, Kotsu. I will find you. Don't be upset. You can't do that to me. Like, usually I try to be there for my friends, like, streams and stuff. Unless they're playing a game I can't get spoiled with. Genki. I'm playing. I love you, Genki. I'm sorry. Kinky was playing Final Fantasy 16. I couldn't come by because I didn't want to get spoiled. But like, I'll come by my friends and mutual streams when they're playing when they're playing games I like. But sometimes I can't come by because they're playing a game I don't want to get spoiled by. But I will be there. I'll be lurking. But thank you for letting me know, Kotsu. I will look out for it. I'm seated. Me hearing my door coming off his hinge after C finds out I'm streaming it. Actually, though, I will be like that Big Bird me. Don't play me. I am here to be positive support. Meanwhile, Kotsu's like, I'm scared. That's so funny. I'm crying, though. That emote makes me laugh. I love it, though. Okay, let me see. I think... Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure it didn't do anything weird. All right, we've got about 20 minutes left. Almost like, why do I hear boss music? I'm crying. Let me actually, speaking of music, change the playlist because I think we went through this a few times already. We're going to do this one. I'm crying at the banana emoji. I love that one for my Onyx too. The way it just trodden somewhere in a banana costume. Yeah, I need to find... Actually, you know what I'll do? I need to find my pens tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I need to charge my Switch for the tournament tomorrow. Yeah, it might be a chores day tomorrow. Also, yeah, I'm serious about the thing about the I have ideas, but they won't manifest till later. Because even I'm still on the embroidered kicks. I thought it was super cute. People embroidering their sneakers for their wedding. I thought that was adorable. So I've been like thinking about that because I did get some I got some string to do on my sewing machine. But yeah, that's not. I'm saying that in the caveat that like I am single. Don't. Don't think me saying that means anything. I'm completely single. So you're fine. I think it was cute because I love jewelry because I'm a jewelry witch. So I often look at wedding rings. I think the shit's adorable. So it's in that same camp of things I think about when they happen. But that I'm nowhere near that. So I think embroidered sneakers are fucking cool though. I want to learn how to do that, but that's going to require me to learn how to embroider, and I don't know how to do that right now. I know how to lace bobbin. I know how to, like, low-key a little bit sew. Well, I don't even want to say that, because I still got to label my sewing machine once I set it up. Not in my room, because that damn thing is, it's, like, as big as me. Which is so funny, because my sewing machine, the reason why I've been saying it for a while is my sewing machine is as big as me, because I'm so tiny. So it's funny to me. Which is why I've been saying I might do a sewing stream, but I don't know how I could do it with my current setup. So I only can do lace bob and stuff. But I'm thinking maybe if I can get a second camera, I could figure out one day. because I'll probably just like sew stuff on stream, like pants and things. Because I want to learn how to do, like I told y'all before, petticoats and dresses. But I have to learn the basic stitches and stuff first before I get too froggy. Similar to when you want to learn basic lace pattern stuff for lace making. So that way, you can actually do bigger projects. And the reason why like I pushed off doing lace bobbin today is I need to go back and do the basic fundamentals again. So that way I can incorporate my sewing to my lace work. Because my big dream, like I've told y'all, is to make my Astro Logan and some of my Final Fantasy XIV fits for FanFest in the future. I'm giving myself till 35 for that, though. That's going to be a minute. And you sew clothes, hammers down a neon sign. What do you mean? What is this? What do you mean she's available? Are you being available to make people clothes? Because I can be in the future. I probably would just do it for fun, though. Are you implying the other thing? Because I'm, you know me, Ginky. I process, so I will Windows 98 dial up the wrong way. You know me. You know me. No, not that damn face. I'm crying. Okay, that's Ginky's way of saying I meant the other way. Okay, my bad. Damn. You know I'm slow. In the sense of like, not in the ableist way, but in the like, I take a minute to process, and I'm just dense. So apologies. I don't mean to say it that way because I don't want to be ableist. Yeah. People find that cute. I don't know who, but sure. So people tell me it's endearing. A lot. But no, it's not a secret. It's the same thing with like when I say I'm in my 30s and all seriousness. Like I have not been in a relationship since 2019. And like I've told y'all since I've started streaming, I will let y'all know. But I'm very much single. It's not that serious. If anything, it's funny when people, like I'm at that point because of where I'm at and all the things I do and I really enjoy life, that people are shocked when they find out. They're like, I thought you would have been married with kids. And I'm like, well, yeah, I do, but I'm just me. I'm just hanging out, having fun, enjoying life. But thank you for being so thoughtful and thinking that I'm badass enough to have that right now. That's in the future whenever it happens. You can't have a kid without a person, so, you know. Instead, I'll just go buy my, like, friends' kids and stuff, and I love, like my family likes donating stuff to, like, families and things, too. So I love doing that to get Secret Santas for... Like, I wanted to do last year, for example, Secret Santa, where I gave, like, some kids some toys, but it didn't work out. But I do love, like, doing stuff for kids. You should teach preschool, y'all. It's kind of obvious. But, yes. Yes, I get what you're putting down, Ginky. That's why I say I will let y'all know. But, no, I'm still very much single. I've been on a date in a very long time, actually. I take myself on dates, though. That's what I've been doing for the last couple of years, which has been very fun. Dolling myself up, getting a tea, and just enjoying the ambience with my mask on. Enjoying life. You should try it. I said, not you, Ginky, but for those of you out here who don't have partners, please take yourself out on solo dates. It's really not that serious. I know people get weird about it on social media, but like taking yourself out is a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy it. It's really cool. I found like little holes in the wall and like great cafes to hang out at outside, so it's really nice. Not on my solo dates, so when I'm like out and about in the world. Because there's like some really dope cafes in my neck of the woods, which is why I'm really looking forward to this summer to kind of explore, get dolled up, and just have fun being outside. Safely, of course, because June flu is not a thing. But, yeah. It'll be 7 years. It'll be 7 years in February. Damn, time is a construct. Jesus. A bomb in case you need it. I'm crying, Kotsu. Where did you even get that from? Where did you get the bomb from? I appreciate it, though. I'll keep it on hand. I won't need it. Actually, I've got to clean up my vanity a little bit. Oh, before we switch over to Final Fantasy, I will show you all the next set of nails that I will be pursuing with my jewelry witch shenanigans. I'm weeping. You're trying to blow up Bionics in the chat? Bionics can't even defend themselves, Kotsu. I'm crying. I did nothing. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't do anything. And the reason why I say that is, like, I play Love in Deep Space, but I don't insert myself into the character's position like I've said before. I know some people do for Otome games or just self-insert. I don't necessarily do that. So I think if it more like a K-pop thing, or I'm really interested in the story and the main character, because she be going through it. But I was making a joke, actually, and I dropped it into the group chat. But I was making a joke where the storyline is definitely where it's targeted towards, like, you know, romance and all the things that are like, oh, great and awesome and dating and stuff. But I was laughing because every time some out-of-pocket, like, spicy moment happens, I think of that song, what is it called? I have it in my mind's eye, and there's like a black character, a black person who sings it. Every time I come across my feed, I have to like bookmark it or share it. And I dropped it in the FC chat, and I'm gonna find it again. But every time some out-of-pocket thing happens with the characters on Love in Deep Space, I just think of this song, and it just makes me laugh every time. I'm gonna find it because it's gonna bother me because I know I have to like finish my thing about what I was saying. Wait, I think I'm getting close. Yes, it's for those of you who don't know, because I love music, like I was saying, I have been saying all day. Yeah, "Freak Like Me" by Adonia Howard. Every time some stuff happens in Love in Deep Space, I think of the song by Duran Bernard where he's just like, we can be a freak to the early morn type vibes, because the stuff that happens in Love in Deep Space, I'm unready for it. I'm never prepared. And then there's this line where it's like, I could be a freak until the day, until the morning, like type of shit. I just, every time that video comes up, I be crying. I'm crying again because the way the vibes match in the game, I be like, oh my God, what is going on? But okay, I see you. And then I gotta sing the whole thing too and do the enunciations where I just have to be like, I can be a freak to the to the early morn, and then be like, you know, driving through the hood, like I mess up the lyrics, but I gotta do the whole song. And it's so diabolical, but I can't play Love in Deep Space without fucking thinking of that song. Let me see. And the way Duran sings it, because the way he's like, it's the morning, and I'm like, I'm driving around the hood. Like, the way he be saying it sends me so bad, because I'm just such a menace like that. Like, I'll play songs and just be laughing in the background. But like I said, if you see that song by Andia Howard, I'm probably saying it wrong, where it's like, I can be a freak to the to the night, to the early morning. Like, I will, every time some stuff happens in Love in Deep Space, I'm just singing that song and I'm just crackling up every time. Like, I have tears in my eyes right now saying it again. So if you see me post that on the internet, just know something probably diabolical happened in Love in Deep Space, and I'm just being an absolute asshole. I'm being a fool, like, on the internet for free. Oh, man. It's great. I don't know, let me see if I can play the song real quick so I can actually not butcher the lyrics. And I have to sing it in that particular way that he does it. Like, the original song is dope. You should listen to it, but I'm trying to see if I can, like... Yeah, if we get it through the night, through the early morning, it's the morning I'm thinking around the hood against the gangster lean. Oh my god. If I had better A and B skills, because along with spinning the disc, I've always wanted to make A and Bs. I would just make an A and B with Love and Deep Space in that song, and just have the main character with all the dudes. I would just be a whole ass menace because I'm black, and that's what black people do. We decided to just be absolutely diabolical for fun. And I love music, so I love being that person who just like plays a song in a moment. Then my friends are like, "See," I'm like, "What? I ain't do nothing. I just be tripping sometimes. You gotta let me have some fun. You just gotta let me cook a little bit." I'm saying that looking for my damn pen. What did I just do? I was having way too much fun and I put my pen somewhere. I do this every time. Okay, we got 5 minutes left, so once we, like I said, in this session, we'll switch over to Final Fantasy XIV for about an hour playing Endwalker. So if you're doing stuff with me, thank you for being here. If you're coming by, I appreciate you stopping by. And if you're, you know, enjoying me talking about, you know, I can be a freak to the early thing, to the early morning, like being ridiculous. Thank you so much for your time. I'll be here all week. I am such a trip. That's why I'm not allowed to be brought anywhere, as my family and my friends will tell me. We're like, "See, why are you like this?" I'm like, "I don't know. Gotta have a sense of humor in life." Okay. I'm not gonna find my book. I'm just gonna put it down because I think I need to move my pens anyway with my ink. So I'm probably just gonna type some things before we end this co-working session. Wait, what's this? I got a notification for something. Okay, I'm missing some things. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to go through these videos. All right, I'm probably gonna write up a list of things I need to go through tomorrow. All right, bet. I need to actually fix this too while I'm here thinking about it. Speaking of music too, because I talk about BTS too much, I did not know my dad knew all the songs, but he does, and I think it's hilarious. If you're wondering, like, I don't talk about my dad enough outside of like him and my mom in that context. Oh my god, I'm not like getting this. Oh, I know why I'm messing this up. I'm putting the wrong password. Shoot. But it was funny to me because I think it was Hobie's new song. Oh no, it might have been Jungkook. One of his solo songs, and my dad apparently knew all the lyrics, and I was like, do we really play BTS in my like family that much? And apparently we do, because he knows all of them, and I'm like, wow, that's bad. Well, not a bad thing, it's just funny. I would do this. Is that even near me though to be able to do that? No, we'll do it later then. I'll do it tonight, because I'm gonna get myself locked out because I keep forgetting my passwords. Okay. Okay, so that went through. That's good. And that also went through. Perfect. Okay, so let me check that thing then to make sure. In terms of things happening. Also, I will have more Withering Waves tea soon. I need to just figure out when I can play that. I'm trying to space myself out between the different games I play, and actually like go back into Monster Hunter Wilds, because I did get to I have gotten to my hunter rank up finally, so I've gotten to the main story, and I have finished up to the point where I'm doing the high rank monster fights, and now I need to glam myself up. But I'm trying to balance between this stuff and like again preparing for school, so it's been a trip. It's been fun, but that's why I haven't been talking about Withering Waves too much yet. I've only got to the part where I'm still in the very beginnings, I think, or I'm playing as the main protagonist, and we're going to a town. Like, I might be like the reincarnation of this deity or something. So I've been like the very beginnings of it. But it's been really good. The combat is similar to Love and Deep Space. Not so much like the mobile aspects, but I play Withering Waves on PlayStation, so. Okay. I think that's the chime for co-working, so once this thing goes off for the break, we will go into Final Fantasy XIV. So folks are welcome to do other things as we transition. If you need to scamper, of course, in terms of co-working, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed seeing my skull pandas. I will bring them up again. Amber and Mist out here being cute and adorable. You probably won't see them because I'll be putting them on a bag or in an eat a bag, but I wanted Miss. She needed to have a friend. They're going to hang out in my bags now. But once you get through this break, we will play Final Fantasy XIV. I don't have my nails on because I figure like Endwalker's about to hurt my feelings, and I haven't been playing as frequently, so I might be a little... I feel like I say I'm rusty, but I'm not, because I play Final Fantasy at least like once a week, so... But I need to get back into it so I don't completely... I feel like I said before, I get rusty when I play, so if I'm not careful... I can't heal, and that scares me, because Endwalker, you gotta stay on your toes throughout the entire expansion, so I don't want to get people killed in terms of shenanigans. What I was looking up. Oh. Okay, it's here. Because I'm adulting. Okay, perfect. Okay. Alright, not bad. I did that, so let me see. I'm gonna remove, I'm gonna put Amber over here. She's still by Mist. She's just a little bit further on my desk. But I'm going to... Okay, I think I know what I needed to do. Before I forget, as I will. Yep. That's how I knew I was going to forget. There we go. Okay. I think... Alright. Let me write that down, though. That's the pen I need to throw away, which I'm going to put this over here in my little basket to remind myself to throw that out, because that one's dud. Okay, and this is what I was looking for, which will go over there later. I just need one of these. Oh, wait, I can't do that. That's the other book. Okay, I need to make myself a note on a sticky then. Didn't I put that, though, on my desk before I started streaming? Oh, and then for context, y'all, I think I will actually just show y'all for my next Lace Bobbin stream. I'm probably going to practice doing these. I know I showed this a long time ago, but it's my Torchin sampler. I need to find my fans and spiders and actually try that out finally, so... I'll probably do these a couple more times before I'm able to do more complicated lace patterns. Because once I do that, I'll feel a little bit more confident once I start actually sewing to be able to put lace trim on my clothes. Because I'm thinking what would be a cool project, which I have to etch out over the next 6 months, is making a shirt and pajamas with lace on the ends, on the sleeves, and on the bottom of the pants. So I have to figure out how to combine both. Since they did teach me in my beginner class how to do lace with crochet needles, so I know how to crochet a little bit. I'm still very much beginner. I feel like the one craft that I'm really getting good at, or can get good at sooner, is through lace bobbin. I don't know why I like lace. Hand making lace is really fun for me. It's really good for my brain. My brain likes it, at least. But I'm gonna do probably a couple more Torchin samplers and then I'm gonna do fans and spiders, and then I'll do some more fancy stuff on stream. Because I have to come up, I need to buy a lace book and buy some more bobbins, and then I'll probably do it to where once I actually sew the shirt, I will sew the actual like lace onto the shirt and have like a really nice pair of pajamas to wear. Which I gotta tell my friend, we gotta go fabric shopping. I will do that in August though. I know me, I'm not gonna set up my July like that. Not with the music thing going on behind the scenes. I'm not gonna set myself up. Okay, well that was a chime for shenanigans. So I'm going to first say goodbye to my hands, say goodbye to Mist, and Amber are gonna go bye-bye now. I hope you enjoyed seeing me type from here, as well as like showing off stuff a little bit and talking. Right, because I didn't show a lot, but again, I'll have my camera up with everything next week when I come back to stream. We'll do some co-working, probably again do Crescent County. I'll have my nails and stuff probably set up by either that stream or the following one, maybe the weekend one too. We'll see. But we're gonna go ahead and move to Final Fantasy 14. So like I said, if you're scampering, I appreciate you. I hope to see you on a future stream. If not, for those of you staying to watch me yell about Endwalker, we're going to do that. I just need to switch over real quick. So we're going to go to the chatting screen. Turn this off. Turn my music on. I need to switch over to my mouse. Gaming mouse. Yes, I said it right. Sorry, I had to think about it. I had to think about it for a second. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. All right, let me turn off my camera. That's not what I needed. Nope. Don't do that, see? I want to be fancy with it, but I never am good about that. I'll be one day, though. All right, just give me 1 second, everybody. I need to switch. I use an ergonomic mouse. I'm also getting new stuff for my desk, because gamer chairs are not good for your back, and they're just not, and I refuse to fall for the propaganda. And there's that. But I'm getting a new office chair, but I have ergonomic stuff. I have a split keyboard, as you can see, to help my hands a little bit. I feel like my posture is not the best with the split keyboard, but I'm working on it. But I do have an ergonomic mouse, which I think is really helpful for my hands when I do a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to get better about switching between the two. So when I'm playing 14 or other games that have like keybinds and stuff, I have that versus my ergonomic mouse, which I could use on my iPad and other things. So that way I can actually keep my hands rested and not, you know, get carpal tunnel or some shit. But yeah. Let me get 14 up real quick. I have a little bit of background music in the back, so that way I can give you a little bit of ambience before we switch over to 14 for a bit. And I can also just start talking to you about what I've been up to, which, like I said, it's still the same stuff. I haven't gotten my bar to level 100 as quick as I thought I would have. But I am in the process of doing that, and then once I do that, I'm going to move to Pictomancer. So I've been DPSing it a lot lately. Even though the keys haven't been the best as a DPS. And yeah, it's been great. All right, 14, what's going on? Because, I mean, if you're not going to work, I can just play Crescent County. That's fine. You don't have to be extra. I want to give the people what they want. I'm kidding. Well, I do want to, like, actually play for y'all, but 14 is being weird. I don't know why. Sometimes the launcher is kind of disrespectful sometimes. But it might help if I get rid of some windows too. So let me see if I can figure that out real quick. Because my computer's probably like, ma'am, you've got 50 things up. I don't like you. And it's like, okay, I understand. I can be a little bit diabolical with my tabs. It's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's not helping. Okay, let's try that again. Let's see if that works. It was like stuck. Yeah, it was definitely the amount of tabs. I don't think my game like that. Me having 50,000 tabs up. Because my computer's probably like processing speed. The fuck is that? Okay. I'm just trying to get my thing going. Also, if I was closer, I would, and it was safer, I would go to Anime Expo. But there's so much stuff going on right now. I'm going to pass. But I know that 14's having like a panel or something over there. I love panels because Studio Trigger actually came to MomoCon. I love Studio Trigger. So I'm just like, I'm here for the information that it's got for these panels. But I know they're so fun. That's super cool. Okay. I think I got the game working. It's loading. I just need to make sure the window is ready. I think I have the music. Oh, let me turn down my music. Sorry. I think I have it to where the music is off. So let me configure this really quick so you all can hear. Okay, you should hear Endwalker's opening. Need to get the screen to share y'all what I'm seeing. So that way you're not confused. Hi, Dios mío. No, that's not what I want. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it. Maybe. Yes, perfect. All right. I'm gonna switch it over in a second. Let me just adjust my screen a little bit. Also, I know I'm getting closer to Dontrell, but I'm gonna be really sad when my screen is not Endwalker. I think I'm gonna keep it perpetually as Endwalkers. I love this opening. I'm obsessed with footfalls. Like, I love footfalls, and I love, like, I love Tails. I'm sorry. I've been saying that since I've played 14, because I came in during Endwalker, but I genuinely love this opening. Like, I will never shut up about it. So I'm gonna be sad when I'm in Dontrell for that reason, but just know I'll probably switch it by default whenever I play 14 to this. Okay. Alright. You should see Endwalker. The captions on the bottom of the screen as well as the chat. So let me just do a little bit more adjustment. I think we should be all set. Okay. Oh, did I not go back to Golem? I did not. I love how I set. Yep. I ain't go home. Duh, I'm in the wrong data center. Definitely the wrong data center. Yeah, but like I said, I am getting to the point where I am knee deep in the trenches. Once I finish Picto, I'm either gonna do Summoner, Blue Mage, or Red Mage, or all of them. And then once I do that, I'm gonna definitely start my crafter classes. I need to start doing them now. I just need to figure out a guide and sit down with it a little bit and map that out over the summer months. Because I'm hoping, especially since I've been like canceling streams, so apologies for that. I want to get further into Endwalker to go to Dontrell, because I really want to be able to watch Worlds and actually get through the story. And I think it'll be good timing, because I want to say, I don't know when the next patch is going to be updated. I know Misa knows. I need to check in with Misa. But, also, I need to fix my UI, because I feel like there's so much stuff, because my screen is tiny when I play. And I do that every single time when I'm streaming. Because I switch modes when I'm like doing my UI for 14 whenever I'm gaming, but then y'all get to deal with my window being so distracting. I have a surprise for y'all once I have it though about fixing that specific for 14, but let me do this. The screen's gonna be jarred, so I apologize in advance, but let me just do something real quick. I know it's gonna be really bad for y'all, but I wanted to fix the window so it's not as bundled up. So there we go. I'll be all a little bit out as you watch me, because I know it can be a little distracting, all the stuff on there. Okay, we're going straight to Endwalker. Endwalker shenanigans. I will be playing as my scholar. Just gonna go ahead and get scholar up. And we're going straight to pain. That's the only way I can describe it. We're going straight to Bane. So just as an update, we did a side story with Gaius Van Belsar with his kids to get a little bit more flavor, because I was told by friends and mutuals it adds dialogue to the story. Right now we're dealing with the actual apocalypse, because Endwalker's dark, so prepare to cry. That's what I'm told. Yeah, we're giving out tea to people, because I know folks are really spooked with the apocalypse happening. Yes. Drink tea. It's calming. I love green tea, specifically rose oak milk tea. I love it. Yeah, I think our task here was to give folks tea as they ran away from some of their people turning into monsters, which is, you know, again, diabolical and scary in a game like this, but, you know, Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, I need to change the category. Sorry. So no one comes up in here and being like, ma'am? Alright. Give me 1 second, y'all. Alright, it should have switched over now to 14, but someone tell me in the chat if that's a lie. If it's a lie, I apologize. I'll fix it. Alright. And like I said, we'll probably play until 9, and then that's it. So it'll be a short Final Fantasy stream, but like I said, we're going to keep it popping, keep it moving, make this happen, go through the pain together. That's why, like, I rewatched the stream, by the way, of, I rewatched the stream of me playing that side story. I'm so glad I finished it, because I would have been bawling during the stream, like I said, and I was not setting myself up, because I know I'm going to get my feelings hurt a lot in this particular expansion. Endwalker's so good, though, so far. It's just so painful. It's so painful. But I'm here for it. Please have a cup of tea after losing your friend, sir. Yep. That's all it takes. The last person has to be around here somewhere, right? Maybe? Oh, they're up there. Also, because I know someone's going to mention it, do not ask me about my ether currents. Don't ask me about them. Don't ask me what's going on with them. I'll figure it out. Oh, dang, I'm sorry. That's dark. Like, when I marinate on the story, the timing of this makes sense given what we've learned from Shadowbringers. I think it's a very good parallel to what happened in the first versus what's happening now. It's just wild because it's on our, like, original homeworld, but they're two sides of the same dangerous coin of people turning into monsters. Yeah. We have the capacity with our suffering to carry the agony till we join the fallen and dead. I love this. It's not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Powerful stuff. I got an ether current, speaking of which, I'm crying. Oh. Yeah, because we got their kid, but parents didn't make it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so everybody's got a cup of tea now? Got you. Yes, I'm hoping they will see the last of this, because this was traumatizing as hell and diabolical. And I'm not here for anything that's happening right now. Like, 14. What do you mean? Yeah. True. Glad we can help them out, but... Okay. Speak with the Sinian? Oh yeah, I forgot he's with us. I don't think I can teleport over there. I think I'm gonna have to chocobo it. I love how it's just gonna stay apocalypse. Like, there's no other descriptor for this. Besides just pain and suffering. Pain and suffering! Yeah, that skyline is terrifying. Oof. Okay, we're here. Methinks you need a ride. I'm on my way. Okay. Let me know if I can jump somewhere. I'm happy to have people join along in terms of the shenanigans as I get ready to be in my feelings and cry. Yeah. Definitely gonna be some trying times ahead, that's for sure. Okay. So we're going back to the sea? Raza Hunt. Okay. Oh, I haven't attuned to the crystal. I guess I need to go over there. Y'all saw me, like, streams trying to get that dang crystal, knowing good darn well I couldn't do it yet. And I'm just setting myself up for failure. I think I can go this way. We should probably be on our chocobo for that, too. Like, I remember that one streamer was running around trying to touch that crystal, and I think I did it in another stream, too. I was like, I want to get this crystal so bad. So bad. But, you know, I have to wait. I have to be patient. I have to let stuff happen. Oh, everybody's here. Nice. Well, except for a few people, but, you know, Banker's here. Nice. So they got everybody in the city, so the citizens are safe. Okay. Proclamation? Oh, yeah. He needs to reveal that he's actually a dragon. That is a good thing to say. There's not really some mean chill moments in Walker. I feel like it's just straight chaos all the way through. And then there's going to be some reprieves, but I also know this game's going to punch me to jugular, and I'm just not prepared for it emotionally. Okay. Oops, not there. Going this way and up the stairs. I heard somebody fall. Was that me? Probably wasn't me, right? I'm not wilding out. Sounded like somebody just dropped next to me, and I was like, huh? Just happened. Because usually it's me dropping off a cliff, because I'm clumsy. Oh, hi, Genki. Welcome in. I'm here for the feds. Hello. As you can tell, I'm just running around trying to figure out what's about to happen. So I'm about to get my feelings hurt. Oh, I moved. My bad. I didn't mean to set you up, Gigi. I'm sorry. I bow to you, friend. Mr., you know, the Bonet of magic. It's okay. Thank you for the pets. Thank you for the pets. As I, again, you know, do my shenanigans. All right. I'm going to head towards the townsfolk to see what's going on. So, I know you're going to run behind me, being the Bonet man. Bonet person. I believe in you. I think I'm going the right way. Maybe? I think? Yeah. Oh, we're over here. Going to this youth running around, confused. I don't want to eat you, but it's fine. Yeah. Which, just a reminder, y'all, their leader had a false form. It is really one of the dragons that is actually running this place, and they're going to be told soon now to know that everything's going to be okay. Though one of the people that have been helping have also died. All right, everybody, the gang's all here. Time for pain. I'm about to get my feelings hurt.
Look, someone's coming.
Also, let me auto travel it to go for it. Like, that's the dragon's avatar. They don't know that, though, essentially.
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
They're already freaking out like we just saw people get turned into monsters. You say that, but I'm a little apprehensive, which is fair.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Listen, say that, though.
Many thanks.
A dragon! Wow!
I know, kids, they get it. It's a dragon. Why would you not be excited about a dragon?
People of Razathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashon! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Fafnir, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, has she glittered with every color imaginable.
No, you're fine, Echo. Yeah, I know. Yeah, to Ginky, what Ginky's saying in the chat, I know y'all been working on house stuff, so you're fine. Welcome to stream, though. It's all goody in the hoodie.
To this dragon.
Also, go follow these people. I'm just saying, go follow Echo and Jinx and Zeno.
Mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already. Yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azale's face.
Oh, my feelings!
Indeed.
Heaven's Ward. I appreciate that. Oh no, what are they doing here?
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
They're like, he's right there.
Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago.
Is that Medi? What's good, Medi? How you doing? I get it. I get being a hater, though. Welcome in. It's lovely to see you as I keep going through Endwalker. Bro, I got like, here's the time skip roast. Medi, no! Welcome in, though. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a nice one. Yeah, I was co-working earlier. Now I'm doing a little bit of Endwalker as we do to make progress with the story. Because I saw the updates. Y'all, we're getting Viera hats. We're getting hats on Viera. We have some, but we don't have enough, and we're getting more. So that's why partly why I'm playing, but I want to make it through the story too. But listen, again, I have smoke. I understand why he's like this, but I still don't like that Charlian sat on this information and didn't warn any damn body until like now. Like, why would you do that? That's so bad. Oh God. Like, he's a parent, so I exactly, Medi. Like, you get me, like, you know, I get where they're coming from, but I'm also like, y'all know y'all is wrong in Charlian for doing whatever the hell y'all are doing right now. I'm not here, but I get it. His wife is. Listen, Alpha and Alsae's mama, baddie. That's a baddie. Don't say nothing bad about their mama. And I'm jealous. I'm crying. Medi, you got me screaming right now, but you are not wrong. You are not wrong.
Henceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness.
I love how he says that.
With the coming of the seventh umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag.
Wait, what?
But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Charlian. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save.
Actually, I just thought about how this can go wrong. Okay, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong without spoiling it, but if these people are turning into monsters because they're becoming hopeless and in despair, wouldn't running away mean, technically speaking, that you can't run away from turning into a monster if you despair on the big ship? Like, does it not matter? I don't think that means they can escape at all. I think they're just doomed type vibes. I just thought about that. I was like, wait a minute, that don't make any sense, because the whole thing with it is that if you are hopeless and fall into despair, you turn into a monster. So if you just leave, I don't think you can actually leave that part of it because it's ether related. I could be overthinking it, but I'm just like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense.
Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Like, I don't know.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star? Our father deemed the last bastion of hope.
Exactly. Exactly. Is this the way?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears.
Okay.
Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
You giving him like 5 seconds. What? You had all this time to tell them!
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide.
Oh, Medi, I agree too. Cool as shit. I love a good dragon character.
Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase.
That was a banger line. I need to get some of these in my like journal. I want them as stickers so I can put in my like
Remain
homepage.
calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
What a baller character. Let's go.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes?
What do you mean?
What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do?
What do you mean there's no longer an upstairs or downstairs? What did y'all do? Oh. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna need more context. Okay, but we're gonna have to tell the FC that we don't have an upstairs or downstairs is what I'm hearing, which means we're probably gonna have to ask and figure out what we just did. Oh my god, what did y'all do? Oh, I'm crackling. Thanks for letting me know I'm being honest though. We'll just talk about it as FC leader. I gotta figure out what y'all did so we can kind of discuss so other folks in the FC know that y'all blew up the house. What do you mean? Never a day is casual in Final Fantasy XIV, that's for sure. Hi Mac, welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. It's lovely to see you. Welcome in the stream. I'm currently doing Endwalker. I just paused on the cutscene. I didn't want me to talk over it because apparently I got news that the FC house is made, but it required some renovations that might have taken some floor plans out. So, okay. We're going to figure out what's going on.
Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained.
Interesting. First time I see an elephant in the game. Yeah, I love the elephant folks in this game. They're really cool. Like, I love the animal species in this game a lot.
Do you still have that flower?
Oh!
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha.
Shout out to the developers. It's given COVID, where you can't see it, airborne infectious diseases, and emotional emotional contagion, which is a thing in neuroscience, because I'm thinking of mirror neurons, where, like I've talked about in another stream, mirror neurons are the parts of your brain that when you hang out with people, you start to mirror their behavior because it helps us learn social skills and social behaviors in terms of things. So it's interesting they're using that motif in terms of the despair, because if someone's like, you know, upset and people don't have good boundaries emotionally, they can too become perturbed and upset themselves. So it's kind of going based off that. I see what they did. Good work. Kind of see what the logic here is, if I'm on the money a little bit.
Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
True.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Humans are social creatures, so I do like that they're throwing on these like neuroscience, like social neuroscience theories, or at least, I don't know if I call them social neuroscience theories, but just things that us as individuals and other people, we can get emotionally entangled with each other's emotions. So I appreciate that emotional contagion is what's turning people into monsters, which is terrifying, but, you know, makes sense. Yeah, I can't blame them for considering it, given the circumstances. A free meal. Yeah. Also, if I reach level 100 with some of my characters, I will switch to another class. So I'm going to just play Scholar for now, and then once we get to a level 100, I'll switch over to Astro and Sage. Because as I said, outside of the side stories, I will play as a healer through the main quest. And I am thinking of this now. I don't want to use up the EXP, but I might play as White Mage. Because for those of you who are OGs, I originally played Final Fantasy XIV as a White Mage. I am a White Mage person. But the thing I did that was bad was I did so much, I leveled up way too quickly, which is why, you know, everything led to what it was. And now I'm an Omni, which I'm happy to do. But I do want to do more stuff as a white mage again. So I'm really excited, for example, the next expansion to do that because I'm healer by default. But might be able to do some stuff with that as a white mage again soon. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I need to BRB for just a minute. I'm gonna put the screen up. I'll just be like 2 seconds. I'll leave the music up now, so just hold on. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Let me go back to the gaming screen. Thanks so much for your patience. All right, I guess we're gonna get the Aetheryte finally that we couldn't access for the longest time. Maybe. Unless I lied to myself and lied to y'all, which if I did, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie. Neat. Okay. We need to go to Hell of the Radiant Host, though. Oh, sorry. Oh, I haven't. Never mind. Don't look at me. I didn't, that was not what I needed to do. Actually, hold on again. Sorry. I'm getting some folks asking me questions about things. I'll be right back again. It'll be like another minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was attending to things as why I said we're gonna wrap up around 9 o'clock. Cause I got some stuff I need to do, and usually like around the time, certain times I'm like family and things are gonna have calls and all types of stuff. So yeah. Like I said, we'll play more Final Fantasy next week because, like I said, I want to make more progress in the game. I like your game layout, mini map at the lower center, hotbars around it. Nice. Thank you. I actually think I got this from, I need to go back and watch them again, but I did watch some videos on UI or mapping for how to play the game specifically. So, I think I got it from somebody. I don't remember who, but I like the way they did it with like you're saying, the mini map and the hotbars next to each other. So I've just liked it ever since. I do need to figure out some other stuff in terms of my UI, but overall, I appreciate the compliment because it wasn't my original thing. It was someone else who showed it, and I was like, I'm gonna do that too. So if I can figure out who it is, I can send you the person who did it with their who I got the design from. Okay. Have I not got this ether? Right, Crystal? Oh, wow. I think I just bypassed it. Okay, so now we can come back here fully. Awesome. All right. I think we're going in here. Oh, there's a Domin delegate. I love your hair. I like your character. I'm just gonna say that from the jump. I like your character. Wait, let me stop skipping ahead. True. Yeah, I like their character design. Let's go, Limta. Gridania! If I had to choose a city nation, I'd be Gridania. I'm just saying, and Ishgard, but I'm biased, clearly, for reasons that y'all should know by now if you've been watching me play this game for the last year and a half. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go, Gridanians. Yeah, I always love like a high fantasy vibe. So if I had to pick city nations, it would be Gridania, Gridania, Ishgard. I do like Udal and Doma too. They're pretty cool. That's why my house is in Kuradane. The FC house in Kuradane, so I was fine with that. But yeah, Gridania is pretty lit. It's like high fantasy forest and fairies. I'm there all day. Oh, so it's only the skies are apocalyptic here, but all over the people have been turning into monsters, so it's happening all over the place. Stop by the smoldering house? Smoldering? Why is the house on fire? What? Oh wait, my mistake. It's not Gridania, but Udal. No, nice. No worries, Mac. Yeah, I know, depending on what character you play in class, you end up with different city nations, but Udal is pretty cool. The 3 original city nations of Gridania, Udal, and Limsa are pretty cool. But Echo, I'm assuming you're suggesting I should stop by the FC's house before I stop streaming to show people what has happened, apparently. I'm really concerned, but I'm gonna see if we can fix it, I guess. Yeah, which is good. It's good to hear. I chose Udall because of the look. Love the city. Yeah, I can respect that. Udall's really pretty. I like the, like, of course, like, I got lost for a bit, but now that I've been playing for so long, I do appreciate Udall's design. It's very fun. In a sense of fun, but I like the way it's set up, where it's like spiraling stairs and like different levels and stuff. So I appreciate it. Oh, they have different properties per the blasphemies? Oh my goodness. That's gonna be sexy. Let's go! It's the role quest for Endwalker? Oh crap! I forgot these were a thing! I actually like her. She's straight to the point and a straight shooter. Shit, I ain't mad. I have a terrible sense of direction. My only main character is a warrior, but I chose Udall because it's the home of miners because the prince is Nanamo. Nice! I do like Nanamo a lot. I do. So, I can respect that. I really do. So that's what's up. Particularly because I am going to play as a warrior and paladin eventually. I do want to learn how to tank. I'm not going to be a tank ever unless people need a tank because I don't want to do it. But I'm going to tank, and I know warrior is in Udall, so I got to go over there to do it anyway. The paladin armor, y'all, have to do it for the fairy fit. Yeah, so just a reminder, there are no more job quests, there are only role quests, and it's based off your class. So for example, I'm gonna go ahead and get the one going for healer. Hold on. Yeah, so the done for Doma is a physical range DPS. Ishgardian Delegate. This one's for magical range DPS. Limbs the Delegate. It's for melee DPS. And then Gridania is tank. Alamigo. Okay, so the one for Alamigo is the healer one. So I'll be able to show y'all the role quest for the healer class. I probably will do some of the other ones because I know Shadowbringers also had role quest. Specifically as an archer, I'll probably do the archer one, and then I know I want to play as Viper, and then I'll probably do it as Paladin too. Those are probably the three classes I try out for those role quests back in Shadowbringers and here once I get them up to the level though. Okay, I think we have time to do a little bit more before we have to call it for stream, so we'll do a little bit of that and then I will rate us out. Let me see. I figure actually. Okay, I have a few mutual streaming right now. I'll probably rate us out to semi, just because if I see them streaming, I'm gonna rate people out to them for the Donodon. but I can give some suggestions too about where folks want to go as well as like I try to do. I've always loved tanks since my first RPG, MMORPG. Nice. Like, I think I typically play as magical people in games. I don't know. I think I do like swordsmen though. I know when I play Love and Deep Space, I do like the Claymore, for example. So I do like paladin characters. When I play Dungeons and Dragons, I tend to play as paladins or sorcerers. So I think it's still in that genre for me. I also love archers. I think those classes are badass as hell. So I do love playing as archer bard. So I respect it in terms of loving tanks. Give me tea.
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Blunt, but yes, true.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
That's not a word.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more. So advised the Watcher. What could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus. I sealed him in the White Horus site of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea, naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can. Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the First is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends, and end begins.
I don't like that he said it that way. Also, that scene was really well done. That was one of those scenes why I love Final Fantasy XIV. That was so well done. The music, everything about that was amazing. All right. In the context of this, where am I? Sorry. Okay. Nice. All right, I'm gonna head over to the Crystarium, which I'm assuming going back to the first, and we're gonna keep it going. As in, I'm gonna end stream there. Sorry. All right, let's teleport. Haven't been here in a minute since Shadowbringers. It's lovely to be back, even though I'm traumatized. I am traumatized! Alright, we'll do this one last quest line, and then we will call it, and I'll visit my FC house to see the damage, I guess, and then we'll figure out something. And then we'll raid out to Simi, who's doing a dun-dun-dun, so I'm just gonna send y'all to Simi for that, so. I know Simi's lurking, but just send it that way. Yeah, I'm here. What's good? Aww. Aw, yeah, 'cause I can't see him, but I'm glad we can convey that he's okay. He's having a good time. Stressed, but we're having a great time. Yeah, Scar Hatia, who ultimately is like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself because that's what I need to do. And I'm like, please stop trying to eat yourself off this plane of existence, sir. Huh. Rain was unsettled? Sorry, I don't mean to speed through that. So they celebrated the festival and had fun, but something's troubling her. That's not good because she's pretty much Minfilia, so that's not good to know that she's not feeling good about what's apparently something's happening. Well, I mean, we do have the calamity, but yeah. I'm intrigued. Okay. All right, well, we're going to stop it there. We'll pick back up with this quest line. We're going to talk to Lena and Reen about going into the Crystal Tower and getting more information and why she's a little upset because calamity's happening on the 1st, which is connected to this. Sorry, the calamity is connected to the source. Is happening in the source, which is connected to the 1st. So if we get some clues here, like they're saying, we'll figure out maybe what's going on to help save our world. So, yeah, I will probably be back with 14 on Thursday, next Thursday. I know I said Crescent County, but I'm gonna switch. Actually, no, Friday. I think I'm gonna do 14 early on Friday. So we'll do that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep playing at least 14 once a week because I do want to make it through Endwalker so I can get the Dawn Trail because there's gonna be some new updates. So, but yeah, let me just go to the FC house, I guess, to see what's going on real quick before I hobble away. I am majorly concerned, mildly concerned, majorly concerned, both. Oh god. The house looks fine. What is happening? I'm confused. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay in terms of shenanigans. Hi everybody, I'm here. Oh, it looks great. Welcome. And as y'all can see, Jinx is here. Ginky. Xeno, sorry, I was about to say Echo because I know Echo's probably around here too. I love the fit, Xeno, by the way. I'm here. Oh. 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 Oh, y'all. Oh, Fran, what's good? Thanks for stopping by over on YouTube. What's goody? Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate it. And there's Echo. Y'all really blew up the house. Yeah, y'all did. Oh boy. It looks great, but oh god, we're gonna have to figure some stuff out, huh? Okay, well. I'm gonna get going for a raid. I'm gonna switch over for a little bit. Thanks, Echo. Thanks for giving the house tour. I love y'all. Super awesome. I'm an FC officer, so as de facto leader, shout out to So and Blue as they take, a little bit of a break. This is what my responsibility is. So Here's the house. It's cute, even though it's yeah. Oof, we're gonna have to fix this. Okay, so I'm gonna go turn off the sound for 14, and then I'm going to switch it over to the chatting screen so we can go ahead and raid out. So that way I can log in to 14 on Shenanigans for Static Night that's happening. So, but as always, thank you all for joining me, whether you're watching morning, afternoon, evening, lurking, or watching the VOD. We're going to raid Simi. Simi's doing a Donodon because we support our friends and mutuals who are streaming in terms of things. So if you've got some spare change or things like that, go follow Simi. Go check it out. Go, join in and stuff. But we'll be back. So tomorrow, like I said, I will not be streaming my perspective. But if you follow Skip Celsius, who's currently actually streaming right now, so you can go follow Skip as well. Oh, my thing died. Lovely. Sorry for those of you watching me on YouTube. My chat is being ultra weird. I love that. I love when things stop working the way they're supposed to. Hi, y'all. Oh, why did you do that? Hold on. Sorry. I need to get the thing working so I can talk to y'all both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. My bad. Let me fix it. Is it fixing it? Okay, I think it's fixing it. Cool. All right. So, Skip and several mutuals like Psych Mori, excuse me. Psych Mori and a bunch of folks we're going to be doing a Mario Kart Formula 8 tournament. So I will not be streaming my perspective, but if you want to come watch me, I think Skip and other folks will be streaming it. I will post in the Discord and on my socials if you want to come watch the tourney and everything. I will post the stats too. I'm currently in second to last place, but we're playing Mario Kart 8. If not, if you come by for that, of course, if you can't, don't worry about it. I'm also at 6 o'clock. So the tourney's at 2. At 6 o'clock, I'm going to be over in Toku Tabletop, who came by and visited earlier. Shout out to Dai. I'm going to be playing as Nambra for the campaign with Fran, Ginky, Zeno, Akane, and Paz. And Fran, apologies. I meant to say you earlier too, but those folks I play with in this campaign. So if you want to come watch me scream and yell as Number Kaylin, or as I will keep saying going forward, Henshin a go baby, let's go energy. You'll come see me tomorrow at 6 o'clock over on Toku Tabletop. If not, I will see you somewhere on the internet on Discord. I will post like stationery stuff because I owe y'all, including the skull pandas and everything. I still gotta post my pages that I have. And we'll be back next Thursday for streams. We'll be playing Crescent County, the demo, and doing some more co-working. On Friday, we'll do the same thing earlier. We'll do some co-working Final Fantasy 14. And then I may or may not add another stream back so we can do Thrones of a Watchmaker. And then I'll schedule some streams for the last end of the month because we're going to play Creature Chronicles. We'll give away a copy of that game. Is This Seat Taken, as well as Spilled. So, Leroy Jenkins energy. Yes. I can switch it up a little bit on a beat and be really cool and whatever, but I can also be very hyper, and that's where I can have fun being Nambra. I'm pretty much chill, but if you see me play Nambra, I also bring the shenanigans. Because, 100%. But, yes, if you want to see me henshin and have shoujo moments with an orc man named Brute, you will come by and come say hi. But you can come watch anyway for the trauma and the emotional pain that Dai puts us through, which is great. I'm just saying, tabletop shenanigans. Which, remind me, y'all, on another stream, I need to show y'all my dice from D&D. I think I've done it. I think I've showed y'all my dice, but I need to show it again. It's been a minute. I gotta show y'all some of the things I have. So, especially for folks who are newer to seeing me, I need to show y'all some of my dice and some of my stuff. All the pain? Yes, the pain. But, okay. Let me go. Let me get this raid going. Yeah. I'm not kidding. Like, I will show off dice. I have a bunch. We play with virtual dice for the campaign, but I have dice sets that I've bought. Shout out to I think Kraken dice and I forget the other. Where is it? It's next to me. I have my dice next to me. No, that's the wrong people. I think I might have got rid of it. But who might think? Dicebound. I think Dicebound and a couple other companies I can recommend for dice. I like shiny, pretty dice because I'm like, We have to be extra about it. And I have played tabletop in person a long time ago with my older campaign, but I do have dice just in case, like, if technology is being weird, I can just roll a dice at my desk. But yes, remember that, remind me of that at the next stream to show y'all my dice. I showed them a long time ago when I did my stream about tabletop stuff. But I need to show them again. And I do need to get some more dice, actually. I'm not a dice goblin, but I'll probably get there one day. But okay. We're going to rate out the Simi-Sin. Or Simi. Simi is playing Mind's Eye, which I've actually been watching the Rad Brad play that game. So I think it'll be a fun stream. The game looks interesting to me. So for those of you on... Hi, honey. Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Yes, we're gonna raid Simi. Simi is super cool. Please be kind to Simi. I'm beginning to know them. They're super dope mutual friend in the streamer space. I was looking for a bit. Nice. I appreciate you. Thank you for lurking. They're playing Mind's Eye, which I think is a really cool looking game that I personally appreciated. I see that Die is actually in their D&D campaign right now. So just so y'all to know, Die, the DM for Toku Tabletop, actually does their own their own campaign. If you want to follow Die in terms of his shenanigans, I think he does a Monster Hunter D&D campaign with other VTubers and streamers over at Stargazer 018's channel. So they're currently actually playing Dungeons and Dragons. I just saw it. So if you're looking for other like tabletop gamers or other tabletop people, I highly encourage you to go check it out. I might be like lurking on Simi, and I'll be lurking on Simi's stream as well as Stargaze's stream to say hi to Die, who came by earlier, so go tabletop. So I'll just say support your friends who are tabletop gamers. Die does an amazing job running a bunch of campaigns, including the one that I'm in. I've had a blast. I love RPGs and I love tabletop games. I'm actually currently cooking up my next character, who's going to be more of a, not to spoil, more of a sexy vibe. So more hyper with Nambra, but you'll have to wait for that one. That's going to be a little while away. I can be cool if I want to be. I feel like life nerfed me, though, where I have to be slightly obnoxious and wild. Well, not obnoxious, but just my hyper fun self. And thank you, Ginky, for confirming it is Monster Hunter related. Yes. So, but yeah, I will be, again, if you want to check me out, I'll share on socials where I'll be if you want to hear me have fun and get murdered / beaten up in Mario Kart 8 tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I will be hanging out with folks over on Toku Tabletop. But I will be back Thursday for Crescent County demo, and then on Friday for Final Fantasy 14. And I might add one more stream to be able to play Thrones of a Watchmaker. We'll be co-working all week, though. All throughout the weekend. So just expect Thursday through Sunday I'll be doing something stream related, but I'll be around in people's Discords and stuff too in the interim. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get the raid message going. For those of you watching on YouTube, I dropped the name Simi-Sen for those of you who want to follow over on Twitch. On Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and get the raid message going, and then I will be just in Discord figuring out what the heck happened to the house, because we don't have anything left. I'm a little worried. But there's the raid message in the chat. Again, please be respectful and thoughtful of other streamers behind the stream who respect their rules, including Simi or anybody else you see. As always, like I said, be mindful of that. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining me, whether you are watching morning, afternoon, or evening, whether you are lurking, because I love lurkers. I lurk all the time in people's streams because I just love being in the space and not necessarily saying anything, and I might have stuff going on, or watching the VOD on YouTube. Thank you all for the follows and the likes. And like I said, I will be getting stuff together, but just know, I do know y'all want emotes. There will be badges. They're coming in August. Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say without spoiling too much more than I already did during today's stream. So, be excited. Be great. It's litty. It's awesome. It's fun. But again, stay safe, stay well. Thank you all so much for joining me. Please stay, be mindful. Don't lick doorknobs. Do your thing. All the type of stuff. Ginky, were you not here when I said that? I'm dead ass serious. Like, I had to shout out, by the way, to Honey and everybody else. You know who you are. But I have some plans I'm cooking. But depending on how this week goes, because I have some deadlines, I will get, I will do some things. Did you have the message? I haven't. Wait, did I do it? Did I not? Oh. probably drop it in the other thing too. Did you drop the raid message in the? I did. It's there, right? Y'all can see that, right? Oh, I need to start the raid though. You're right. I need to start the raid. I need to start the raid because I'm saying we're gonna go somewhere and then we're not leaving because I'm clumsy. But yeah, stay tuned. I got some shenanigans for you, but let me start the raid. Whoops. Let me not play the music so loud. But yes, I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be co-wicking Arl next week. So if you want to join me, I'm seeing if I can get the widget going so I can play some of my music as well as play Magic Study. So we'll do medieval and house music probably. I'll generate some playlists and figure it out. But we'll co-work and play some games next week. And then the following week, I'll put up the YouTube video. If you want to get a copy of Creature Kind, I'll have that video up. I will be giving away that game for free at the end of the month. So that'll actually, yeah. Next week is the end of June. So in July, I'm giving away a copy of Creature Kind. And then we will play Phoenix Wright. So we'll do a couple more intermission streams and subs, like side streams. And then you're going to hear me yell, objection, overruled, too goddamn much. Because I'm a mess. But anyway, let me get the raid going. I'll put my schedule up on YouTube for folks to be able to join in. But we're going to go ahead and raid Simi. So let me get the raid message started. I did this right. Yes, I did it right. Let's go. I'm getting better. I'm so proud of myself as I peek in the mic again. But like I said, stay safe, farewell. Don't lick doorknobs. Please care about your community. You know, be careful out here. People are getting sick again as they do all year round because COVID never goes away. It's just here. But, you know, don't lick doorknobs. Stay safe. Stay well. You know, stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in a future stream. And everything else. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Much love, hugs, kisses, all the things. I appreciate y'all sincerely and truly. Thank you so much for supporting me in my shenanigans. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rate Simi. So I'll see y'all later. I'll see you on Thursday. If not, I'll see you tomorrow when I'm playing Mario Kart and streaming on tabletop stuff. So go hang out with all us streaming and yelling as Power Rangers. I love being a Power Ranger until I get stabbed, but I still love it for the emotional pain because, as you can see, I play Endwalker. But anyway, let's go ahead and rate Simi. I'll see y'all next time. If I don't see you tomorrow with the Mario Kart 8 tourney or Togo Tabletop, I will see you later in the week for co-working and fun. If not, I'll see you on Discord. I'll see you somewhere on the socials. I'll see you somewhere. So take care. Stay safe. Appreciate you. And I'll see you next time.